You can't come popping in here as gay as a cricket.
Broadcasting live from beautiful Midtown Manhattan, where on a clear night you can almost see Mike Piazza telling the press he's only a catcher on the baseball field. It's the Ron and Fez Show, and I'm your announcer, Al Dukes. And now let's introduce your hosts. Two guys betting that Screech gets saved by the bell tonight. Here they are, Ron Bennington, Fez Whatley, radio's celebrity cutmen.
Singing at home.
Buddy.
Oh, buddy, it's the Ron and Fez Show.
Got in a buddy.
It is the Ron and Fez Show, Fezzy, and don't ask me how I did it, but I did do it. I found Chandra Levy. As I told you, psychically, I don't know what happens with me. It comes to me almost in a dream, but I told you when Chandra Levy was missing, look for her in a shallow grave.
Yes.
In a park.
Right.
And they did find her today.
Chandra Levy's?
Chandra Levy.
Levy's remains have been found in a Washington, D.C. area park.
Let me ask you this. Was she alive or dead?
Her remains were found dead, Ronnie.
Exactly how it came to me in a vision.
Really? So I think the way they found out was the man was walking his dogs through the park. The man who found the remains said he was out there looking for turtles. I find that highly suspect. And his dogs went nuts. I guess they sniffed something in the leaves. And I think they found the skull first.
Right.
That they think wild animals may have gnawed on over the past year.
So wild animals could find her and the FBI couldn't.
Exactly. When they said they've covered every square inch of Washington, D.C.
Right. Except for shallow graves in a park. So Chandra Levy found, and I guess from whatever kind of DNA stuff, we'll see.
Yeah, I think they matched up the dental samples or whatever they call those things.
Right. But, you know, also that DNA holds around, stays with you, whoever the murderer was.
Oh, nice, yeah.
So there might be a little piece of hair or a little piece of a cloth that was part of the coat, whatever.
So I guess it's been just over a year. I think she ended up missing like April 30th or May 1st, something like that of last year.
Now, how big is this effing park in D.C. if they couldn't find? It's bigger than Central Park?
It's 1,700 acres. 1,754 acre park in northwest Washington, D.C.
So at this point, it's no longer a park, it's a county.
Yeah, nice.
You've left town. No park needs to be that big. You're asking for trouble.
So when she went out to this park, or however she got there, when police searched her apartment on May 1st, they found her wallet, her credit card, her computer, her cell phone. Only her keys were gone with her.
Only her keys?
Only her keys were missing. All her other personal effects were still in the apartment.
So she didn't take her purse. What woman doesn't take her purse? That's weird. I mean, you gotta have your purse with you if you're a chick.
Unless maybe you're going to jog. And then you just need your keys with you. But you think you would take something and leave it in your car if you're going to that park.
Well, was it close enough to her house?
Let's see here. I'm going to find this out. It was 4 miles away from her apartment.
Who drives 4 miles to jog? You can't jog.
I drive while I jog.
See, that's not jogging. That's what I keep trying to point out.
Really? I'm still winded.
All right, Tom knows the side of this park. Hey, Tom, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, guys. How you doing? Listen, that was a big-ass night of fights. You guys did a phenomenal job.
Yes, we really did.
Well, thank you, Tom.
I'd like to get some kind of feedback on that where everyone's agreeing that we just did incredible, Fez.
You guys did an awesome job.
I don't think it's said enough. And then, Roy, what I'd like to do is take a bunch of those and put it together in a big promo.
With some nice music behind it, like Wind Beneath My Wings.
Yeah, something nice like that.
Okay, you got it.
You guys wanted to know how big that park was?
Yes, we do.
They say it's about 3 times the size of Central Park. That's how big it is.
That park is huge. That's no park. It's a moon.
It's its own space.
You did a little
It's a
Star
space
Wars.
station.
You did a little Star Wars joke.
I'm cutting out, guys, so you be good.
Yeah.
See ya.
Thank you, Tom.
That's no moon. All right, here's Hot Liz. Hot Liz, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello, Hot Liz.
Hey, they said on the news earlier that they sent a Walkman with her.
Really?
So she was rocking.
Nice.
And
Was
they
it
said
still
they sent a
playing?
Walkman with her and that she jogged in that park like 4 days a week.
They actually said that it was on WJFK.
Really nice. Way to go.
Overnight.
No, but my question is she jogs there 4 days a week and just her keys were missing. Then haven't they looked there already?
They should have been able to find, but this park is so enormous. But I remember seeing the stuff on TV where these guys were, walking 2 feet away from each other, and there was thousands of them covering these wooded areas in D.C.
And didn't come up with anything, and those remains have been there for over a year now.
Yeah, and why does anyone need a park that big?
No, I don't get that. That's Rhode Island when it's that big.
It's Manhattan can use Central Park. Why does D.C. need this?
And I'm
That
telling you,
could be low-income housing in D.C.
Central Park is actually a little too big for Manhattan. I wouldn't mind even put some low-cost housing in there.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, see,
Just
there's a
run it
lesson
in
to
and
be
out.
learned. There's a lesson to be learned, though. That's what you get for exercising, right?
That's true. Stay at home with a gun and relax. You'd still be alive.
Why I'm effing lazy. Nobody's coming after me.
All right, now, and also, if you look at this whole wooded area, girl jogging, this seems like it could be set up for more of a random thing, some tree jumper pouncing on a young girl.
I think this is Gary Condon. I think it's got a slimy handprints all over it.
I have one other question for you.
You never even heard of him before this happened. You act like he's been...
I've never liked the man.
Like he's been your lifelong enemy. Nobody ever heard of this ass until this whole deal came down.
He's Mojo Jojo. Let's face some facts. What is it, Hot Liz?
Okay, you know how they keep showing that same picture of Chandra Levy where she's like all leaned over and whatnot?
Oh, yeah, glamour shots.
Why does every Washington, D.C. intern have these glamour shots pictures?
You know what? And she's not exactly glamorous.
No,
None
that's
of them
true.
are, but like Monica Lewinsky had one
Right.
like that too. They all do.
They had to put him on their ID card.
But it's basically, I'm waiting to be F look that they're throwing at you.
They all look like the fat housewives at the mall with the glamour shots.
All right, we just found her body.
All right. Sorry, guys.
I like to put her in the same pose now with the skeletal remains.
Nice. And a big curly wig.
All right. I'll see you later, guys.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Hot Liz. Yeah, let's see if Gary Condon wants to do her now. They ought to make him kiss her.
No, he's not going
Kiss her.
to. No.
You love her so much?
I loved her before she died.
877-692-1027.
Henry, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, how you doing, buddies?
Hey, Henry.
Buddy.
What's you call?
You got him, Ronnie.
Yeah. Sure.
They said they found some stuff on her laptop that she was looking for some kind of mansion in this park. And it's funny that how they figure they missed it the first time. The other thing is, isn't it funny that like a day after this comes back into the news, they finally find her body?
That's right, Hank. You know, when they searched her computer, that was one of her last searches on there for this particular park in D.C.
Yeah, but remember, it was the FBI doing it, Fez. The same guys who didn't think it was too weird that terrorists were taking flying lessons.
Good point again.
Past them, right?
Let's face facts here that this country doesn't know what we're doing at the top end.
No.
At the
they
top
have no
end,
idea.
Democrat or Republican, it's Three Stooges time.
Oh, yeah, it's been Three Stooges for a while. They should have learned a lesson from the first bombing.
It's government by nyuk, nyuk, nyuk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey,
see
now,
ya.
now you got all those friggin' Democrats, Republicans slap each other
All
back.
right, yeah, all right. Call an AM station with that. I hate even the term Democrat and Republican. I hate that. I hate right wing, left wing. It just sounds like bad radio.
I just love the term call an AM. Call an AM station with that.
Call ABC. They'll talk to you for 40 minutes.
What a mean thing to say.
You got some of these left wing freako liberals over here
The same people that will always call Ted Kennedy a pinko.
Right, these left-wing pinkos. Yeah, well, you're a right-wing gun nut. And this is radio to them. They could do this for 24 hours a day.
As long as there's liberals and conservatives.
Yeah, right. Same thing.
As long as there's government.
Sean, you're on Run of Fez.
Hello, how you doing, fellas?
Hey, buddy.
Listen, I got a spy report for you.
All right, hold on, my friend.
Spy report. Spy report.
We have Macaulay Culkin filming a film in Long Island City on Broadway and Crescent Street, and he's wearing a white robe and some 7-inch faggot slippers, which would be great for Fezzy.
All right, now, Sean, if he's smart, he's doing Home Alone 3. Where he's actually allowed Home Alone.
And
He's
listen,
finally old enough to stay home alone. That's the full name of the title.
It's just him making himself some TV, some tea, and saying what's on the box that night.
and it looks like he has something to do with it because he's watching the print, when they do the scene, and then he goes back and he watches the scene, which might mean he has something to do with the production.
Yeah, maybe he's directing this thing. Are we looking up on IMDb? Are we checking it out?
I believe what he's working on, he's doing like a movie about a true life story about some transvestite that ends up turning killer. That ends up turning killer.
Is this a true story?
I think it's a true story.
Is this your story, Fez?
Yeah, it's the Fez Whatley story.
I've never killed anyone.
You gentlemen have a good evening.
See you, my friend.
Bye.
I really should have defended the transvestite part of that, not the killing.
Yeah, that's true.
Damn.
Mike, you're on Fez.
Time machine.
Hey, spy report, guys. Hey, I love you guys. Hey,
Spy report.
Hey, how couldn't Condit get into her computer and do a search before he killed her, or even after he killed her?
The deal there was that he would search her and stalk her, is that they were going to meet. He wouldn't have to try to figure it out. Apparently, it was more like she was stalking him in the way that they had a relationship, she wouldn't stop.
Right.
So he lured her somewhere and whacked her, not went to her house, broke into her computer, figured out where she jogs, and went after her. But nice try. Hey, Evan.
Boy, that's going the long way around for Gary Condit.
Evan, you're on Ron of Fez.
Yeah, Macaulay Culkin is shooting this film called Party Monster.
All right, hold on for this.
Spy report. Spy report.
All right, now, Fezzy, notice this again. The callers, instant feedbackers, always beat our producers.
Every single damn time. They win. Go ahead, Evan.
Party Monsters. Is this an indie film?
No, it's a major deal. It's the story of Michael Alec, a real-life story. He was this club kid, and he murdered some guy, and he's starring in it.
Okay, I said transvestite. Does that come up anywhere?
But, yeah, it was, it was like the club scene in the early 90s. They all dressed like freaks and maniacs.
Oh, okay, good.
All right, is anybody else in this film?
Seth Green is in it.
Oh, geez.
And I read something that...
Scott Evil. Co-starring Scott Evil. He should just change his name to Scott Evil.
And I think Marilyn Manson, too.
I hope Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern are in it, chasing him.
Okay, Five Pumps or Bust.
Those two are terrific together, Fez.
And these club kids put out big buckets of thumbtacks for him.
Eddie, you're on Fez.
Hey, Eddie.
Hey, how you doing, buddies?
Buddy.
Listen, I just remembered something. They used to do a song about that park, Rock Creek Park. I don't know if you guys got it on the internet.
All right, what is it?
Love to hear it.
What's the song?
It was done by a couple of black guys, doing it in the park, doing it after dark. Oh, yeah, Rock Creek Park.
Was it Someone Left the Intern Out in the Rain?
No.
Oh, that's MacArthur Park. I'm sorry.
That's different. Now, what year was this, Eddie?
I don't know. It had to probably be before rap, because it was a real, I'm not sure exactly when it was, but it was a real, beat song. It wasn't rap type.
All right, so it was more of like a 70s soul song.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, we'll try to look it up, because I would like to have a song for this. All right, thanks a lot, Eddie.
Yeah, this is
thank you, guys.
DC's Rock Creek Park is where they found Chandra Levy today.
Sounds like a great song.
Yeah. Yes, Billy Staples, what would you like?
Well, speaking of great songs, you happen to have an Airsick song that we did for Gary Condit.
Haven't the Levys suffered enough today, as well as the rest of us?
No, I think this would be appropriate. Time to bring Airsick back into the fold.
All right.
What's the name of the song?
This is called Condit, to the Banana Boat song.
Okay, let's hear it.
Condit, Condit. Chandra Levy's not gonna come home.
How prophetic.
No, he said no, he said no, he said no, he said no. Chandra Levy's not gonna come Went on the TV with Connie Chung. Chandra Levy's not gonna come home. Didn't say a thing, his career is done. Chandra Levy's not gonna come home. Come now, Mr. Congressman, where did she go? Chandra Levy's not gonna come home. She's gone to intern heaven now, isn't that so? Chandra Levy's not gonna come home. No! He said no, 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 no. Chandra Levy's not gonna come home.
How many pina coladas was that done over?
Just a couple.
Tom, you're on the Ron Fez show.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, what's up, boys?
But
8429.
Hooah!
Listen, now that they found her remains, can we please take that song and bury it with her remains? And then bury Billy. And then just bury him. Goddamn, Billy, I hate you. You're the worst. You make me repulsed and sick every time you come in there.
Thank you for your call.
You suck. The website sucks. Your songs suck. And you got a staple on the side of your stomach still. Don't forget, you fat bastard.
All right, thank you.
Well, another fan.
You're doing well with that.
Condit.
Hey, Will, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Will.
Hey, what's going on, fellas? I got the name of that song you was talking about.
Yeah.
All right, it's called Doing It in the Park After Dark. Rock Creek Park is inspired by the Blackbirds.
Rock Creek Park is by the Blackbirds.
Right. It came out like in the early 80s, like 81, something like that.
All right, hold up. Big Kev's on the other line. He has a different idea here. Here's Big Kev. Big Kev, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Big Kev.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
That sounds to me like The Freaks Come Out at Night by Houdini, which is a rap.
Right. No, it's not by Houdini. It's by the Blackbirds. You can look it up. That's my word.
Okay, you can look it up. That's my word.
All right, hold on. Here's Lou. Lou, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello, Lou.
Guys.
Yeah.
I think it's actually Tone Loc on Loped After Dark.
No.
Are you thinking Funky Cold Medina?
Song type of deal.
No.
Funky Chandra Levy. Have you found any of these, Rory? No.
I guarantee you, it's by the Blackbirds.
All right, the Blackbirds did have a song called Rock Creek Park.
That's it.
I'm looking that up. Can you find that online, though, Rory?
No, I can't.
All right, Big
Haven't found it yet.
They do it in the dark. They do it in the park. It's part of the rap by Houdini.
Well, maybe
It is not, you moron.
All right, maybe what happened is Houdini lifted it, like these rap groups do. They what's it called when they
sample?
Yeah, they sample.
It wasn't a sample.
No,
part of the lyrics.
It definitely wasn't Houdini.
The Freaks Come Out at Night by Houdini.
All right, now I am looking. The Blackbirds did have a song called Rock Creek Park in 78.
That's it.
Why can't we find this, Roy?
It's Doing It in the Park, Doing It After Dark, Rock Creek Park. I don't. Oh,
that's
good.
And Kev, how did yours go?
It's part of a rap. I'm not going to do the whole rap for you.
All right, Lou, how did yours go?
Mine goes Doing It After Dark, Doing It at the Park.
That's it. He's right. That's it.
Yeah, that's right.
And yours is Tone Loc. See, they lift all this stuff.
Yeah, Loped After Dark.
They sample, and then you never know how to get back to the original song.
All right, so I don't think it's a sample, though.
Yeah, all right.
Just a remake?
Yeah.
I never know nobody. I never know nobody to remake it. The first one I ever heard record that was Donald Byrd and the Blackbirds.
Yeah, I did find that online, but Roy can't seem to find it. Have you found any of these songs, Roy?
The Tone Loc version, the Houdini thing?
No, they're not coming up on my server I have on here.
Well, you can forget about Houdini because he definitely didn't do it.
All right, so Big Kev is wrong again.
Wow.
Okay, see you later, fellas.
All right, see you later. Poor Big Kev.
I think he went away with his feelings hurt.
All right, thanks a lot, Will.
All right, you're welcome.
I'm not sure. 877-692-1027.
All right, Fezzi, on the instant feedback, it says they also know that she shampooed her hair, Chandra Levy, shampooed her hair before she went out that time because they found her Head and Shoulders.
Ah, okay. In the park.
I get it. It's a little joke.
Yes. They did the same thing with Krista McAuliffe.
Yeah.
When the shuttle blew up. The whispering really has to come to an end. I'm sorry, we're doing a show and interrupting you. 877-692-1027.
All right, here's Malik. Malik wants to help out. Malik, you're on Ron and Fez.
Malik. Fez, what's going on, fellas?
How you doing, buddy?
Yo, tell my man it's not Houdini. He doesn't know his hip-hop. I'm a hip-hop enthusiast. It's the Blackbirds. My man was right. I got a copy of the song right here. I just played for Al Dukes, and I'll play it for you.
All right, thank you very much.
Concrete Park. That's
All right, so Big Kev was wrong. You remember this, Earl?
I remember the song. I never knew what the title of it was.
All right, thanks a lot,
I wasn't
Malik.
even black. He doesn't know.
All right.
Dang, the attack's coming out here today.
Everybody's being friendly. Hey, Marty, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Marty.
Hey, what's happening, fellas?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it was Funky Town in 1973 during the Georgetown riots. Everybody associated with Rock Creek Park as Funky Town because there was a standoff between a number of different races that ended up in a lot of bloodshed.
The Funky Town, talk about it, Funky
You
Town.
got it. That's it. That's
That's
Rock Creek Park.
ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
By lip sync or later covered by Pseudo Echo? Thank you. Yes, every now and then, Earl, yes.
Hey, when we come back, Fez, we're going to play a bit that we did late in the show last night. We had a guest on.
It's Al Dukes' very bad guest.
Awful guest that he gets. He stinks.
When he tries to book someone, they're just awful. This was a gentleman who had written a book that was going to tell you where you're born in your family.
Right. Like that
affects your
matters.
life.
Like that matters, whether you're second or third or fourth.
Right.
And we got him on the phone. And then our callers were actually better. We got calls from Iris.
Oh, good.
We got a call from Jim Brady.
That's right. Kenny Allen called in.
And then also Andre the Giant, the late Andre the Giant.
So it turned into a real roundtable discussion.
So we will set that up next. It's the Ron and Fez Show.
Ron and Fez. 1027 WNEW.
Hey, it's Leah Remini from the King of Queens. I have a hit TV show, been on the cover of Stuff Magazine, and now I'm on with the guys, Don and Mike Show.
That's the keeper. That's the one I want to hear run.
Leah Remini has joined the Don and Mike Show. The Don and Mike Show, weekdays at 10. 1027 WNEW.
Do we have promos for our show anymore? I never hear them, Rory, if we do.
We do?
What happened to the ones that Fezzy designed?
Why didn't we ever do those?
We're on the air.
Well, I think we're trying to get the right music for it, and then we're going to start setting them up that way.
Do you know how long it's been now?
Since Chandra Levy disappeared. So
what are we running now?
Is when I wrote those promos.
We're running other promos, like Reasons to Listen.
All right, let me hear one of them. Let me ask you, did one of them run today?
Yes, definitely. I've heard a couple of them run.
Are they stink or are they good?
They're good.
When's the last time they've been updated?
Just this week, actually.
All right, let me hear one.
All right.
NEW. Reasons to listen to Ron and Fez. Reason number 927. They redefine inventions.
A pocketbook is the stupidest thing. It's not a pocket or a book. Oh, jeez.
Listen to Ron and Fez weeknights after Opie and Anthony. 102.
Clip it.
Clip it? Give me the scissors. I'm clipping a cart.
Roy, your new name? Al Dukes. From this point on, I'm calling you, Hawk, everybody Al Dukes.
The only one I like is Billy. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
How did we go full circle, or at least 180 with that?
Not a pocket or a book. That's the stupidest thing that ever happened. That's improv. That sucks. That means I'm drowning if I say something like that. Instead, let's turn it into a 24-hour promo. And there's no Fez in it.
Yeah, thank you for keeping me off of that.
It's me rambling on a coffee high.
I appreciate it. Now then, Ron and Fez are going to tell you about something important here.
What's that?
Medical malpractice.
I feel like I have it.
Now, in the U.S., approximately 80,000 people die each year because of medical malpractice, and only 2% of medical malpractice victims actually seek lawsuits.
You're kidding me, right?
No, those are true stats.
All right, now, how are you supposed to know if you were the one who had the medical malpractice done against you? I'm no expert, Fez.
Well, you call an expert. You call the law offices of Joseph Lichtenstein at 516-873-6300.
Now, let me write that down. 516-873-6300.
You got it. That's Joseph Lichtenstein. Now, he's been helping victims of medical malpractices for over a decade.
Good. All right, now, how does this work out? You call him up, you say, here's what happened to me, right?
Right.
Does it cost me any money if I do that?
Doesn't cost you anything, Ronnie. In fact, Joseph Lichtenstein's going to tell you straight out if you have a case that's worth fighting for and winning.
How does he win? I mean, how does he make his money?
He makes his money if you win your case.
What if you lose?
Then he don't make his money.
All right, so he's going to win and make money. I like the idea of that.
Exactly.
I like the idea of that for a change.
He's going to take care of you.
I wish the guys on our staff had to feel the same way.
Oh, nice. If we win.
If we leave happy, you all get paid.
They leave happy. Instead of sad like they are right now. It's time to put an end to your suffering. I wish we could put an end to ours.
Hawk won't even look at us anymore during the show.
Good.
He hasn't looked at us since the live gig.
He shouldn't. Don't waste any more time. For medical malpractice lawsuits, call the law offices of Joseph Lichtenstein at 516-873-6300. That's 516-873-6300. Let them help you.
1027 WNEW, New York.
Ron and Fez. 1027 WNEW.
We've got a guest coming up right now. It's Marvin Todd, Fez.
Okay.
And he has a book out called Linked for Life, How Siblings Affect Our Lives. And Al was telling me it has something to do with where you're born in the family. You are 3 out of 4.
I am number 3 out of 4 kids.
And so am I. I'm 3 out of 4.
There must be something there.
Is there?
And we're both born on the 31st of the month.
Well, I don't know if he gets into all that. But we've got Marvin Todd on the line. How you doing, Marvin?
Doing very well.
Good.
Out here in California, it's nice and cool.
What part of California?
Sacramento, Northern California, where the Sacramento Kings are.
Oh, where the Sacramento Kings are, Fez. You remember you were asking me where the Sacramento Kings are from?
Yeah, I said, Ronnie, where are the Sacramento Kings?
So, Marvin, it's Sacramento? Is that where they're...
That's right. They beat the Lakers last evening.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Great. All right, now, does it matter where we are born in our families that change the way we live our lives?
Sure, it certainly can. We all have a birth position, the birth order, and there's oldest and youngest and only children and multiple births, and there are characteristics. You both are the third born of 4?
Third of 4.
Yes.
Yeah, brothers, sisters?
I have older sister, then a brother, then me, then a younger sister.
Okay. I have 2 brothers and a sister.
Okay.
I would say, in your case, 2 sisters. I've met them.
You have a sister.
So, yeah, it
does
have
that a bad
impact.
thing?
Obi-Wan was wise to hide her from me.
Marvin, is that a bad thing?
What's that?
3 out of 4?
No, not at all.
Yeah, okay, good. Now, Earl is here. He's 8 out of 8.
Wow.
And are you even close with the people in your family, Earl?
Yeah.
How could you be close to the older ones? How much older is your oldest sibling than you?
60 years.
How many years?
12 years.
12. So
12 years,
8 out of 12 years, Mom was hatching an egg.
Yes.
No twins?
No twins.
So Pig Bone was first.
Pig meat.
Pig meat. I'm
Pig
sorry.
meat, Martin. Pig
Where'd that come from?
Ham hog with egg. Let's check with Wally. Wally, where were you and your family? I know you got a brother.
I'm a middle child.
Yeah.
I was my brother was older. I was middle. My sister's 2 years younger.
Oh, boy. She had a nightmare life, right? With 2 older brothers.
Oh, my Lord. Yes, she did.
So, Marvin, what would you say out of people that are 3 out of 4?
The third born out of 4? Well, I would ask about what's the spacing, how many years between each of them?
I got news for you. My sister is like 10, 11 years older. Then my brother is 7 or 8 years older. Then finally I come along like a stranger.
Sure. Yeah.
And then luckily they had I had a sister, or else I was completely forgotten about there for a while.
How close is your younger sister in age to you?
I think she's 3 years.
So you would be more like the oldest brother of a sister because there's 7 or 8 years.
Yeah, until the other 2 come around.
Right.
But no one in my family's close. Literally, Thanksgiving, there's name tags. We get together once a year, and everybody's like, and you are...
Oh, so you're Ron.
Yeah, and I'll go, I'm your brother. So is that a good thing or a bad thing, Mark?
Well, my experience has been that siblings stay pretty close to each other because for most of us, the longest relationship we will ever have is with our siblings.
And I noticed this, like sisters will hang together forever.
Yes.
They are thicker than thieves. Brothers tend to be the ones that travel off and do all kinds of weird things and occasionally stop back and have fist fights.
That's right. That's how come we're better off later in life if we have sisters, because sisters tend to stay more in contact with each other than brothers do with brothers and sisters.
I think after my parents go, I doubt if I'll speak to any of them
That's
again.
how I feel about my family.
I mean, that's just done. That's the common bond right now.
And it's not that I hate them. I just barely know them and feel like I have nothing in common.
Yeah.
They'll find me, though.
Yeah.
They always do.
Well, it sounds like your family may have a good sense of humor, so you can approach them from that perspective.
You would be shocked. You would... Actually, in my family, when I got that class clown thing in high school, my entire family, they didn't know it until they saw it in the yearbook and then went, for what? What do you say over there that's so funny? They have no sense of humor at all. Now,
you may have to educate them about how humorous you are.
No, they wouldn't believe it. They just say smartass. Now, Fez, you said your family kind of goes half and half with being funny.
They're very split down the middle. My father, myself, and who would you say? My sister?
No, your brother, Trevor.
Trevor's funnier than my sister, And then the other three of them, my mother, my brother, my sister.
Yeah.
Ew, they couldn't do a joke to save their lives, and every joke goes over their heads.
Your sister's not funny, but she is talkative.
Oh, yeah. She'll chat up a storm.
Yeah. Our phones have just blown up here. They are going crazy. I guess people want to know. Do you mind taking some calls?
I'd be glad to take some calls.
It's Marvin Todd, Linked for Life, How Our Siblings Affect Our Lives. And I find this really interesting, Fez.
Okay, the original title of my book was My Brother Ran Over Me with a Tractor.
That's a good one. That's some kind of a joke.
Nice.
No, it's true.
I'm sorry to hear that.
When I was 7, he ran over me with a tractor.
Okay, now, Marvin, where can everyone get your book?
At Barnes & Noble and Borders and Amazon.com.
All right, I'm going to leave now and get one.
Okay.
Because I'm so interested.
All right.
I think they're closed.
All right,
enjoy the reading.
Marvin Todd, and it's How Our Siblings Affect Our Lives.
Right.
Here is Iris. Iris is on the phone with us.
Hi, Iris.
Hello, Iris? Hello. Iris? We're going to check that line to make sure. We're going to check the line for Iris.
All right. We are having trouble with our phones. We are having trouble with our phones, Fezzy.
Oh, okay.
But we are, this book is so good. I know people...
Linked for Life, How Our Siblings Affect Our Lives.
All right, now let me go. Iris, you're on Ron and Fez.
Are you there, Iris?
Hello, this is Iris calling.
Hello, Iris. You're on with Marvin, Todd, Arthur.
Can you hear me? I've been saying the words.
We're sorry we had some phone troubles, Iris.
I am calling from Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, to talk to Barry Todd about the book.
Marvin Todd, yes. Go ahead. What's your question?
Hello, Doctor.
Hello.
Now, I am the youngest.
Oh, you're youngest. Okay.
I am the youngest of 6.
Oh, that's a big family.
But, well, the first 5 were stillborn.
Oh, okay. Not so big.
All gone.
Really?
And I was wondering, am I the oldest or the luckiest?
Well, a little of both, and also you'd have only child characteristics because all your siblings died.
Well, yes, they did, but I had a lot of neighbors.
Yes.
And sometimes I would call them either mama or what have you.
Oh, okay. So can neighbors...
And I got their old clothes. My older siblings, I got their old clothes.
I see.
And I still keep them all these years later.
And they were stillborn. They couldn't be very big.
No, they were small clothes. They were tight.
Yeah. Now,
but luckily, my parents thought ahead.
Now, Marvin Todd, can neighbors or friends be considered your siblings if they're really that close?
Sure, certainly. Cousins, friends, neighbors. If a child is an only born...
In that case, I think my brother had sex with me.
Uh-oh. Maybe it was just a neighbor.
It was the Iceman. This was years ago in Brooklyn.
Oh, and the Iceman cometh.
And he did.
Yeah.
On my face.
Oh, jeez. All right. So, I wouldn't count him as a sibling.
8 years old.
That all.
Doctor.
That's creative, yes.
The other part of it's a 2-part question.
Oh, can we please have the second part?
Part 1 is...
I thought that first part was the part 1.
What is the name of the book? And part 2 is something I heard you say about the Sacramento Kings.
Yes.
And is that a problem?
No, not at all.
And why?
The name of my book is Linked for Life.
Right.
Linked.
Linked. It's
like
by
Lancelot, like the monkey.
It's from Citadel Press from New York City, Kensington publication.
Okay, let me write that down.
Okay.
K.
Are you writing it down?
That's
you got
all
that?
I got is K. I'm just going to put OK for good book.
All right.
Link for Life, yes.
Link for Life.
Yeah.
Well, you're doing wonderful. And finally, after all these years, I think it's okay to have stillborn siblings. And we still name them. And sometimes, late at night, I could swear they're teasing me.
Really?
So I thank you, Doctor.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for the call.
Thank you for calling.
All right, that's Marvin Todd's book, Fez, and it is linked for life. Let's keep taking some questions. Here is Jan. Jan, you're on Ron and Fez. How are you?
Hello, Doctor.
Hi, Jan.
My name's Jan B. And I was wondering, I'm actually a middle child.
A middle child. Now, sisters, brothers, what do you have?
I'm in the middle of my two sisters. And then what happened was, my mother married this guy who had 3 boys. So I really can't tell if I'm the middle of 3 sisters or just 4th out of 6 kids. I don't understand how it works.
I guess there's a lot of families like that now, Doctor, that are, kind of 2 families together.
Do step-siblings count?
Sounds like the Brady Bunch.
Excuse me?
Sounds like the Brady Bunch where the 2 families blended and got together.
I guess that's one of the reasons why that show came out, I guess, because it's more and more common, right?
Sure. Blended families are pretty common. And also, it depends. Jan's asking the question, what's the impact? It has a lot to do with what ages the children are when the blending occurs.
Well, actually, my own question is, should there be a boys' clubhouse and a girls' clubhouse? Separate clubhouses? Or should we be able to share one? Share and share alike.
Well, I don't know. What would you prefer?
Yeah, what would you prefer, Jan?
I would prefer the fact that the boys should stay out of our clubhouse. I think I'd like it that way.
I think you're just lucky that your siblings are alive.
I know, it could be worse. They could be stillborn, Iris.
Yes.
All right, so that's interesting, Doctor, the fact that you're saying that even though it's a step siblings, it's still the same as a family.
Sure it is.
I have another question. We have a whole lot of trading stamps that we have to use. Right. And the boys want a rowboat, and we girls want a sewing machine. What do you think we should do?
Buy a rowboat with a sewing machine.
What if you did this? Instead of getting a rowboat or a sewing machine, why not just get a TV set?
I got a TV set that we could all watch?
Yeah.
That sounds great. Thank you, Dr. Todd.
Only whose room would it go in?
Oh, no. Greg would probably want it in the attic, knowing him.
All right, thank you very much, Jan.
You've been able to help me so much. Thank you. Because I'm in the middle. And sometimes when you're in the middle, it's like being invisible.
It can be that way, yes.
Yeah. Do you find that the middle child is the most difficult?
No, actually, middle kids tend to be good mediators and more creative people. So they watch the olders to see how the olders do, and they work things out.
I would have killed for a middle child.
Any child that was alive, huh, Iris?
Any child that was alive.
You know what? Then we ended up taking in our cousin Oliver.
All right, we'll get to thank you very much, Jen. But we can't get into cousins now. Let's keep taking calls. It's Marvin Todd, and it's called Link for Life, How Siblings Affect Our Lives. Here is Kenny. Kenny Allen, you're on Ron and Fez.
You want to pretend that we're all siblings,
right?
But we're also robots.
Robots.
And I'm the oldest robot, and since that I'm the leader, I have X-ray vision, and I'm a super powerful robot. And you guys are also robots, but you're not that good. Just pretend, not in real life.
I have the feeling we're talking to an only child here.
Seems like it.
Well, let's just pretend that I have a whole bunch of siblings.
But they're robot siblings.
Are we all robots or just siblings?
No! You guys can't. I am the greatest robot. You guys can't be good robots.
One time my brother Peter built a volcano. I don't think you could build a robot now.
What was that sound?
I think that was Kenny.
I have a question.
Sure.
Go ahead. You're on with Marvin Todd.
what do you think would win, a robot alligator or a robot bear?
I would say the alligator because of the robot jewels.
Are they in the water or in the woods?
There's woods, but there's also water.
Is the alligator on its back? And is the bear on its haunches? And why?
I don't know.
Yeah, that would be my answer. I don't know either.
One time on a camping trip, we fooled my brothers by making them think there was a bear outside their tent. It wasn't a robot bear. It was just a hand puppet and a flashlight.
One time I went to Atlantic City with my sisters and they were in Jaws.
Really? You saw him in an exhibit, Iris?
Formaldehyde.
Wow.
What
That's
if
your
it was
maiden
a
name.
cyborg bear?
All right, let's take one more call. It's Marvin Todd, and his link for life, how siblings affect our lives. Andre, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello, this is Andre.
Hello, Andre.
I am an only child. Due to the fact that I am a large person and ruined my mother's birth canal during labor. I'm 7'4", 560 pounds, from Grenoble, France.
All right, at the point where you're going to have somebody who's so much larger like that, a larger child, somebody who's 6'8", 6'9".
No, much bigger.
You're bigger than that?
7'4", 560 pounds, from Grenoble, France.
I'm taller than that.
I don't think so.
But that's like how I'm taller than that, since I'm the leader. And you guys are my minions.
I had no siblings. All they gave me to play with was snakes.
Snakes? Do you like snakes?
No, I hate snakes. I am afraid of snakes, and I think that's where it came from. The fact that my only playmates were snakes. I would have a play date, my mother would set it up, and it would be with a snake. That's insane.
Were they robot snakes?
I don't think so. They seem to be the real variety.
Was it a snake? Was it a snake or were you touching your junk?
It was a snake, Iris.
One time, they put a spider in one of our sleeping bags while we were having a slumber party.
Right.
But it was just a rubber spider. And then they put itching powder in our sleeping bags.
Maybe that was Greg pushing his junk in your sleeping bag.
I don't think so. Greg always had a thing with Marcia.
It's always Marcia.
With me, it was always snakes.
Dr. Todd?
Yes, I'm still here.
When you start to hear some of these stories, it seems like no matter who you talk to, it's the same kind of stories time after time?
No, they're always different. They're new and interesting and different stories.
Yes, they are interesting.
Uh-huh.
I think I have a lot in common with people with stillborn families.
Well, that's true, Iris. I'm sure you do.
What if a robot dinosaur interfered? Then what would happen?
How big is the dinosaur?
Like a small T-Rex. Like a baby T-Rex.
Because I'm 7'4", 560 pounds, from Grenoble, France. I'm just trying to get some perspective, Kenny.
Who said that? Who said that? Yeah, I'm having a hard time with this round table. Dr. Todd?
Yeah, sounds like you're having fun there.
What's that mean? What is that supposed to mean?
Let's not start calling names, Cali boy.
Exactly. You know, I think we have enough problems with the snakes in the world.
You're sitting there licking your own Sacramento, and you're telling the rest of us what to do. I'm from Bay Ridge, Brooklyn.
Okay.
You're not the only author. One time my mom wrote an article for Today's Woman magazine.
Oh, that's good. I'll be in that article. I'll be in that magazine in August.
My parents passed away.
I'm sorry.
I lost my dad.
My dad was...
My parents are robots.
Really? My parents are dirty, ethnic snake lovers is what they are.
My mother choked on a Coney Island whitefish.
I always felt our housekeeper was more of a mother to us. She's the one who cooked and cleaned and took care of us.
Dr. Todd.
Yeah, I'm still here.
What were you born? Where were you in correlation with the rest of the family?
What's your birth order?
I'm third born of 6. And I was born in Northern California.
Like Masha. Masha. Everything's always about Masha. In my family, it was always Mashin.
I am not a retard.
That explains a lot.
Fuck.
That was my pretend sister, Martian.
Is she a robot sister?
That could be.
All right, the name of the book is Linked for Life, How Siblings Affect Our Lives. And you'll be able to find out if you've got anything in common with people like Kenny Allen or Andre or...
You can check your birth order there. It's available at Barnes & Noble, Amazon.com, and other bookstores.
It sounds like a fantastic book, Dr. Todd.
You'll enjoy the reading of it. I enjoyed writing it, and you'll enjoy reading.
I never learned to read.
What about my question?
What was your question again, Kenny?
Who would win a fight? A robot bear or a robot alligator?
I think the best way to decide it is to put them in a driving contest where they have to come closest to a cone with an egg on it, and whoever knocks the egg off loses and has to do the other one's chores for a whole month.
I wish you were stillborn. Is it too late?
Why pick on her?
It's Marvin Todd. Marvin, I have to tell you, it's gotten a little uncomfortable here. For
Well,
me.
it's pretty lively.
Who would the dinosaur turn on?
Sounds like a good, lively family.
I hope the snake.
We're not the same family, nutso. We're all just callers, trying to find out our own particular brand of pain.
I'm glad you called.
Do you think a black afro wig would make me stand out from my siblings?
Probably.
I could wear it to Lucy Winter's birthday party, but then they'd all think my wig was a big joke.
We all go through that stage.
A robot wig?
It's uncomfortable. Seriously, it's very uncomfortable for me now.
The book is Linked for Life, How Our Siblings Affect Our Lives.
Wasn't Link on Mod Squad? And he had a black afro wig, and he seemed to be doing okay. He was the oldest of 3 with 2 white siblings.
It worked for him.
I didn't ever watch that program.
All right, it's Marvin Todd. The name of the book is Robot Alligators, Bears, and Snakes. And it's Linked for Life, How Siblings Affect Our Life. Thank you very much for being on tonight.
Thank you too.
Todd.
Ron and Fez, I enjoyed it.
So did we. Go Kings.
Okay.
All right.
Good night now.
Bye-bye, Toddy.
Bye-bye.
Nobody ever answers my question.
Oh, Effie, I picked the bear.
1027 WNEW, New York.
Ron and Fez. 1027 WNEW.
We're Ron and Fez. On a Wednesday, Ron Bennington, Fez Whatley with you.
All right, our friend Allie is in here, Fezzy, and telling us this is the next big thing right here that we're playing.
All right, this is the Vine?
That's
Vines.
correct. Yes. Get free.
Get free, the
That's
Vines.
right.
All right, remember
I'm
that,
really
people.
digging this CD. I think it's going to be big stuff.
All right.
Who in the band are you dating?
Get me on the Vines bandwagon as soon as possible. I want to be the first one on the bandwagon.
It's pulling up out front, my friend.
And then I always like to be the first one off.
And start the backlash.
Like I'm done with this NSYNC thing now that I thought I was so much into. That's over for me.
No.
Brittany, no time for her anymore. I'm done with the boy bands. I'm into garage rock from this point on.
And now it's all the Vines. 877-692-1027.
Hey, David Blaine jumps tonight, and we'll have that live on the air. Did you go and see him, Ellie?
No, I wanted to go on my way down, but everybody was telling me that Bryant Park was in the 50s, and I'm convinced. I thought it was on like 41st and
It's 42nd Street.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And I'm like, you know what? I don't want to go down there and then not know where it is. So maybe I'll...
It's right behind the library.
Oh, okay.
We'll have Billy take you down there. Oh, no, he is no longer allowed back at Bryant Park.
Oh, that's right. Banned at Bryant.
Yes.
stand it, Brian.
I went and saw David Blaine this afternoon. I had lunch with David Blaine. I sat in the park and had a hot dog while he stood on the
now
pedestal.
I'm starving for hot dogs.
I had a dirty water dog.
When can we ever get back on the Two Boots good graces? What do we have to do there to be friends with them again?
I think they're still friends with us.
I don't know. It just seems like Fez and I haven't eaten in a while in here.
Seems like friends we only see once a year, maybe.
Yes, it's like Santa Claus. All right, so you and David Blaine were hanging out today. Did you see the leg brace?
Yeah, I did. Well, I saw, the right leg. He's got one leg poised in front of the other. The right leg never moves. The pant leg looks much bigger than the other one. And
That's still got to be annoying to sit there with your leg in a brace.
Yeah, I mean, you're still up there for that amount of time.
Did he have the brace on when he went up anticipating, or did they have to put it on because
it's
he was
magic. It's funny magic.
Right.
Like, we don't know he has it, but he has it.
Oh, okay.
But that one foot just never moves out of its position. And a lot of times it looks like he's up there and he's acting like, oh, my foot's stuck.
Really? I got to go see this.
You really should.
I
owe it to
He's
yourself.
jumping in 2.5
right.
Yeah, 2 hours. Well, at the very end of his show, he's going to jump.
Into some cardboard box.
Do we have a time on that? Roy? Huh?
Why cardboard boxes? I mean,
Because it's magical and crazy.
Oh, I guess.
Now, the guard down there told me when he jumps, he will disappear. I'm going, he is not.
Everyone has their own theory down there. It's so hysterical. There was one guy, I heard him down there with his friends, and he's going, I know how it's done, but I don't want to ruin it for other people out here, so I'm going to keep it to myself. Please.
Well, one thing about that David Blaine, he gets to pull this off every year, and it's always something new.
Yeah. And he's got a cell phone up there, it looks like. So it looks like he's got something to do. I catch up with people I haven't talked to in a while.
Call your aunt.
Now, Tuttle told me that he's going to be doing something. Our old producer, Tuttle, he said he's going to be buried alive for 3 days in Florida.
Who has talked that retard into doing that?
Monsters. Here's what I love. Our producers here do nothing.
No.
Our old producer will get buried for 3 days to bring some heat to the show.
And has no problem doing it.
Yeah.
Where's the coffin? Let me in.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
We got to get Tuttle back.
That would be nice.
Or Leah Remedy or something to kick some stuff around here.
Just to jump start it. 877-692-1027. Now, Ronnie, there are allegations against Coca-Cola.
It's a fine beverage.
I love Coca-Cola. I can't get enough of it, but I guess this is in the Dallas area. Now, several employees of Coca-Cola Incorporated, they've been accused of taking old Coke, old dated soft drinks that are getting ready to expire, taking them out of supermarkets and grocery stores in predominantly white neighborhoods, and taking them into minority neighborhood convenience stores, black and Hispanic, and just repackaging them and selling to minorities old, almost expired Coca-Cola.
Now, I never knew that Coke expired. I never knew Coke would go bad for you.
I had no idea. You think that stuff would last forever.
I mean, obviously, once you open the top of it, yes, it'll get flat.
I didn't know it came with an expiration date, but they're saying...
A born-on date.
Yeah. So,
grab us a can of Coke. We got Coke in our refrigerator down in our office. Wake up, thing one, thing two, our interns.
I hope they didn't buy it uptown.
All right, let's take a look at that.
It could be that old stuff.
Is there an expiration date on it anywhere? How can it expire? It's Coke.
I know. That stuff looks like it'll last through a nuclear war.
I don't think there's going to be any problem at all with that. How the hell can Coke go bad?
Now, I wonder if you have to... Is there a date on the bottom, or is it just on, like, the 12-pack container, the box?
All right, I see a February 30 on here, but I don't see a year.
Uh-oh. I wonder if we got 2-month-old Coke.
All right, it says February 30, 3K. So I think that's the year 3000, that it finally goes bad. What would you say, Roy?
1,000 years.
It says February 0303, so I would say that it's 2003.
All right, now, are you trying to tell me, Fezzi, that Coke is sitting in the market for over a year? It's not going to happen.
I know. Coke
goes like crazy. Coke. You know, some of these things, they just bitch. How old can your Coke be?
So they're saying it's the stuff that's nearly expired and it's getting sold to minorities at a discount price.
Hey, Andrew, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Andrew.
Buddies.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey, you know this is not true because only grape and pineapple is sold in those areas.
All right, first of all, let me just do this for you.
White people are so scared of black people.
And second, I enjoy grape soda myself.
And don't forget Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Kool-Aid has all new commercials with African-American families.
Kool-Aid is fantastic.
I love the African-American kid going off to college and his grandmother saying to him, "Who's going to make your Kool-Aid while you're going at college?"
Hey, Angie, you're beautiful.
Hey, Angie.
Hi, how you guys doing?
Yeah, we're doing okay.
All right. Coke does expire. I've gotten one, and it's disgusting. It's flat.
Yes, if it's been opened.
No, even before it's opened. Once it
I have
expires,
never opened up a flat Coke.
In a can?
Yeah.
Yes, I've tried. I've bought. It happened to me twice where I bought soda, and the expiration. There was an expiration date, and it was a past date, and it was flat.
Now, looking on our can, it says it's not going to expire for over a year.
I live in New York.
There is no way that Coke is sitting on any shelf for over a year. It just doesn't happen.
Yeah, this one goes in January of this coming year. This
No,
next
I went
year
to a
coming up.
convenience store, and it happened to me.
All right, thanks a lot, Angie.
Bye-bye.
Take care. 877-692-1027. I would like to take this can of Coke and bury it until January. Just bury it out in the backyard and see if it's really bad.
Why can't we just keep it in our fridge? Why do we have to bury it? You're constantly...
It adds to the excitement.
You're constantly trying to Chandra Levy things, and it's driving me nuts.
Just keep one of these around for until January.
Roy, what did we find out about Two Boots? What's the good news?
We're going to make a phone call for it.
Okay. We're planning on making a phone call.
I like that. I'm so glad it's a group effort. Who holds the receiver and who dials?
There's big changes being made around here.
I can see that.
There's big change.
I met Thing, too.
Forget that. The interns are not going to make it.
Oh,
the last interns were the best. These interns not going to make it. Rob, you're on Run the Fez.
Hey, how you guys doing? Listen, a quick thing about diet soda from Coca-Cola. I worked in the ghetto neighborhoods for many years. And as being a heavy-set white guy, there ain't too many guys in Harlem and in the Bronx that drink diet soda. So when you get one of these bodegas, it's about 2 years old. And it doesn't taste flat, but it tastes like the can. It's
It
so
gives you
horrible.
metally. You were a driver for Coke?
I actually, no, I delivered Hostess cake and Twinkies and stuff. And I'd always look for a diet soda to go with my Twinkie.
Right.
Because I couldn't take the sugar in the soda.
I was going to say, I thought you were trying to lose weight. I have a Twinkie with a Diet Coke.
That's what I like. But it's always like 2 years old. It tastes like the tin can.
I never have tasted an old Coke.
Did you say they repackaged it by changing the date in the can or taking the soda out of the can and put it in a new can?
I think they put it in like in new boxes.
No, I think it's only dated on the can, so they'd have to take it out of the can and put another can. If they go through all that trouble, they might as well sell it anyway.
The headline here says, several employees at Coca-Cola have accused the soft drink maker of repackaging nearly out-of-date cans and bottles.
Yeah, but it's always dated right on the can, not the box. And if they can take it out of the can and put another can, I think they deserve to sell it again. That's a lot of work.
Yeah, that seems ridiculous. It seems like the cheapest thing to do would be make new Coke.
Or smear the date and just sell it in the bodegas.
Well, they are marking it down, too.
There you go. And with the food stamps, who cares? They buy it anyway.
How much are they marking it down?
All right, about to expire 2 liter bottles of Coke that sold for a regular $1.19 are getting marked down to 69 cents.
All right, that's nothing. All right, what is the name of the marketplace that was selling this?
All right, let's see. This is a dairy manager at Sack and Save.
All right, if you're shopping, at a place called Sack and Save, where you're actually bagging your own groceries, you don't care what you're drinking at that point.
Right, you're probably not buying Coke. You're looking at a lower level soda.
Yeah, everybody Save in the title gives it away.
Everybody keeps writing into me, are you sure these people aren't getting the new vanilla Coke? Because they do have new vanilla flavored Coke.
Oh, that just came out last week.
Oh, I haven't even seen that yet.
This says it's Coke colored cream soda. It sounds good to me.
I'm in.
Because I don't go for lemon Coke. I don't put lemons and limes in my sodas. I just, And if you put that in your water, you're just fooling yourself. It still tastes like effing water.
They got vanilla Coke out, and I believe Pepsi's going to answer back with Pepsi Blue.
What's that mean?
A berry-flavored Pepsi.
That's ridiculous.
Ew.
And it's going to be blue.
I like that.
Kids love to drink blue drinks. It's like they're in Star Wars or something.
I guess so.
It's very futuristic. In the future, all our food and drinks will be blue.
Hey, Rob, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Rob.
Yeah. Give me some vanilla Coke tonight, I think.
You know that if you
no, wait, I don't want the pizza to come back cold. I can't give Weeble too many things to do. Go ahead, what were you saying, Rob?
if you pour Coke on the car, it can take off the paint. So it's a fun little thing to do with it.
You know, I've heard that.
I bet this old Coke
I heard
can't.
it cleans your drains, too. If you have, like, your drains are clogged in your kitchen sink, if you pour Coke down there, it's supposed to...
Does that have to be fresh Coke?
Yeah, like right fresh out of the can. Maybe it's the carbonation
Like if you have a
or
clog?
something. Yeah, or if you have just, I guess a clog, it'll unclog your drains. That's what I always heard, and it's, like, sick that you can drink it,
All right,
too.
Fezzy, AG writes into it, it's Dr. Pepper that's going to be blue.
Oh, all right.
Pepsi is doing something new, though.
There'll be
They can't just leave-
Pepsi chocolate.
They can't leave well enough alone. They got to keep effing around.
What's Mountain Dew Code Red.
Yeah, they sell that uptown. That's big uptown.
Yeah, that burns my throat.
Yeah.
I can't drink that. That's the instant heartburn.
You know who was selling that was that soul singer that we love.
Macy?
Macy Gray was selling that.
Nice. Here's Macy Gray from Mountain Dew Code Red.
When I'm drinking Mountain Dew, I like to have it nice and red. As red as my pussy. Here is Carl. Carl, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello, Carl.
Talk.
Yeah, buddy.
What's up, guys? Big ass card holder, 1558 here. All right, now listen. What's the big deal with selling these animals this stuff? We used to sell them drinks, cakes that would fail. I had a miss.
First of all, you get this.
White people are so scared of black people.
And if you make racist calls in the future, you lose your big ass card, Fuzzy.
Wow.
Take the big ass card away from them.
That's huge steps towards working out these race problems.
Billy, you ordered pizza for us from Two Boots?
Yes, I did.
What kind?
The Big Maybell, the Cleopatra Jones, and the Newman. Just like last time. Being taken care of by
Look how proud he is that he remembered our favorite.
You did good. I wanted the bitch.
Is there any special? Would you like root beers again, gentlemen?
We had root beers last time? Didn't they have the black cherry?
I believe they were out of it. They all had was root beer. And
You think they've gotten any no?
I didn't think they didn't carry them.
Out of vanilla Coke.
Okay. Either root beer or vanilla Coke.
All right, but I can't turn the whole show over to you.
Not at all.
Two Boots, are we giving them a plug?
Oh, yeah, Jose now. Jose, Ben is away for a little while. Jose is hooking us up.
All right, Two Boots Pizza, the finest pizza in New York City. Very, very good.
Thank you, Jose.
All right, we got to pay for your cab ride?
I would appreciate that.
Let me get it, Fez.
Never has anything.
Let me get it.
Yeah, I got the pizzas.
You bought us...
Yeah, you did that. Your name ain't Jose.
Yeah. You tried to use it under the Billy Staples name.
There.
You said, this is Billy Staples calling from home.
There's your cab fare.
See how well you do.
Home.
See you in a little bit.
All right, you can't take up the whole show, Billy.
He can never leave a room. He's the worst.
All right, here's Evan. Evan, you're on a Fez.
Hello, Evan.
Hello, Devin.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's not your fault, my friend. It's our phone screen. It's one of those shows tonight.
Listen, first-time caller, long-time listener. Okay. Listen to you guys since you were RonandFez.com. You guys are great.
Yes,
Knew you were going to take off from the beginning.
Yeah, we're huge now.
About the Coke. Yeah, it sits in stockrooms of stores for like a year. I work at a CVS, and it'll stay in the stockroom for like a whole year, and these guys come up and pick it up. It counts towards damages. And, they pick it up. Who knows what they do with it afterwards, but...
why aren't they putting it out?
Because it won't sell. Sometimes we'll get backed up promo. We'll end up getting some, we'll put it out, whatever sells, and it'll stay upstairs, and then we'll get new stuff from the shipper, and then we'll just, put that out, and we'll forget about the other stuff. And
all right, so what you do is send it to minority neighborhoods?
Yeah, no, not ourselves. But, yeah, we have a guy come and pick it up.
Is it a Coca-Cola guy comes and picks it up?
Yeah, Coca-Cola guy comes and picks it up.
Devin, let me ask you.
So this isn't Coke doing this, Fezzy. This seems to be one of those stores doing it. They're the ones reselling the old Coke.
No, it's actually supposed to be done. They're supposed to come and pick up damaged stuff, and they're supposed to get rid of it.
Right.
They're not supposed to,
But I'm saying, who is reselling?
The company itself, not CVS or any of the retailers.
You're saying the Coca-Cola company?
Yeah. It would have to be. What they'd probably do is they would smudge off the dates and stuff, kind of like Apu at the Quickie Mart.
Just smudging the dates.
Now, Devin, let me ask you: how often does someone, like in your store at the CVS, walk through and check the soda to make sure it's not out of date?
No, they never check it.
It's not like the milk department.
No. No, they'll never check the soda.
Maybe Coke can start marketing their old sodas, Fezzy, for the people who like it that way.
Oh, yeah, the really, really, really classic Coke.
That's fine. We're talking super classic Coke. How about Coke, now affordable to third world people? Because you got those people in South America or Africa, you tell me they wouldn't want some old Coke?
Sure. Coca-Cola, bringing back our 1950 recipe, our 1950 formula.
Coke, the real outdated thing.
The real old thing. Coke, almost as good as the real thing.
Just older.
We're not getting older, we're getting better.
Coke, older than you. Coke goes great with barbecue potato chips.
Oh, nice. Coke and crack, a great combo.
Coke, here food stamps are accepted.
Oh, nice.
Have a Coke in a vial.
Instead of Coke in a smile.
There you go. See? That works.
Coke, the bodega bargain.
Nice. At El Mercado. Now, here's the thing. If it's not outdated, there's nothing wrong with selling it.
Right.
And if the expiration date hasn't passed, there's nothing wrong with marking that down and selling it to people.
It's not a big problem.
No. So make that part of your campaign.
Here's Paul. Paul, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Paul.
How you doing, boys?
Hey, buddy.
I got Coke. Taste the 80s.
Taste the 80s.
The taste of the 80s. Today.
Coke goes great with Popeye's fried shrimp.
Coke, harder to find fresh than your baby's daddy. 877-692-1027.
Coke, we're cheaper and older.
Oh, that's good. See? That's very honest advertising.
Coke, now you don't need to buy RC Cola.
A delicious Royal Crown. Coke, 3 out of 4 welfare recipients picked it over Pepsi.
White people are so scared of black people.
You know they always do those taste tests.
Coke, get 2 6-packs to feed most of your illegitimate babies. All right, you know what?
White people are so scared of black people.
Coke, ghetto some today.
Ghetto some, right?
See?
I get it. Here is Tony. Tony, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Tony.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Open your Coke when you open your hydrant.
Open a Coke and a hydrant.
We're so scared of black people.
That's one of my favorites.
Hey, Rob. Rob, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Rob.
How you doing?
Yeah.
You know what I heard, ironically enough, that they're moving outdated Colt 45 from minority neighborhoods into white neighborhoods.
That, actually, I wouldn't mind at all. To really get some old 45.
That's old school.
Yeah,
for real.
it is.
Literally.
Hey, Tom. Tom, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Tom.
Hey there, how about that uptown feel for a downtown deal?
I like that. Coca-Cola.
Right.
Give you that uptown feel for a downtown deal.
Coke, now for the poor. Just very
Just to be honest.
Coke, it now comes in 40s. Hey, Jim, you're on Ron and Fez. How you doing, buddy? Hey, Jim.
Doing. How about Coke so old it had its own stroke?
That's cute. That's kind of, like a really...
It rhymes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Here's Pete. Pete, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Pete.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
How about chances are this is your grandfather's Coke?
Again, literally.
Craig, Ron and Fez.
How you doing, buddies?
Buddy.
Hey, buddies. Coke, the official drink of the ghetto.
Ghetto flavor Cokes.
Coke, fizzier than Kool-Aid.
Coke, put them on with your high tops.
877-692-1027.
Jeff, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, I got a cross-promotion thing going on.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola and a pack of Newports. How refreshing.
Pack of new pouts.
That's a winning combo. Talking about the story, Coca-Cola being accused of taking old Coca-Cola.
It's awful.
That's ready to expire, moving it off the shelves in white neighborhood supermarkets and moving them into minority convenience stores.
Tommy, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Tommy.
Hey, Coke, dark like you.
All right.
White people are so scared of black people.
If you voted for Bill Clinton, you would enjoy a Coca-Cola product.
It's the gentrification of soda.
Yeah, here's Anthony. You're on the Ron and Fez show, buddy.
Hey, Anthony.
What's going on, guys?
Hey.
I got Coke. There's a reason why we don't change the style of our cans. It's been the same style since '82. Those cans.
Oh, it's sad when they can't keep up with the other callers.
Eric, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Eric.
Bought-ass.
Bought it.
How about, instead of have a Coke and a smile, have a Coke and a tail?
Put my tail on.
Wipe that Coke with your towel.
Here's Adam. You're on the Ron and Fez show, buddy.
Hello, Adam.
How you guys doing?
Yeah.
But
Yeah, when you're hot and tired from wiping windshields, drink a refreshing Coke.
White people are so scared of black people.
That'll just be the TV commercial. You'll see the kids playing in the hydrant. One of them's got a Coke.
Cleaning the windshield.
Yeah, one of them's a squeegee guy, just wiping his brow with a squeegee and enjoying a Coca-Cola.
Just showing guys in lockdown with their towels walking around. Everybody's lifting weights in the yard. Everybody's drinking a Coke.
Pregnant woman holding her bag and leaning over, having a Coke.
How about Coke? Age for your enjoyment. I never got an old Coke in my life. I will admit that.
I don't think I've ever gotten one.
I haven't.
I don't check the date on every
I
can.
have tasted old stale Coke in the 2-liter bottles when I first opened them, and they're stale, but never out of a can.
Does it taste like the plastic?
It just tastes flat, like it's been open for a while.
If it's been open, yeah, I can understand that. But I feel like you could go up on the moon and find one of Neil Armstrong's old Cokes and drink it and be fine.
And it's going to be just as refreshing and carbonated.
All right, let me read some of this off the instant feedback. Here's IKEA Boy. Coke, the best drink for cornbread. All right.
White people are so scared of black people.
Rose says, why not have Keith Richards selling Coke now? Just to hold the crap it.
This is what I enjoyed as a boy.
Don says, have a big Coke with your pork rinds.
Yuck.
Dominic says, Coke, it's a mother effer. Michael says, I'd like to teach the world to drink whatever we have left over.
Very nice. I'm going to pop a cap. I'm going to pop a soda cap.
Joey says, Coke, this one won't get you busted by the main.
Very nice.
Let's see. Carl says, I don't know what you guys are talking about. I looked under the cap of my 3-liter Coke and won tickets to Return of the Jedi.
Now that's an old bottle of Coca-Cola.
Coke. All right, this on the instant feedback. Coke is so old it remembers being sprayed by water hoses. Rory, you got to get a Kia Boy in here one night, okay? He's our Dan from Hoboken. Okay.
He's all over the instant feedback.
Joey says, Coke smoother than a jerry curl.
Very nice. And more refreshing.
Steve says Coke is not just for freebasing. Guy said Coca-Cola just ain't for the white man anymore. Ralph says, Coke, you don't want all them damn bubbles any old way. Matt says Coke serving one size, 12 brothers and sisters.
877-692-1027.
Kathy, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Kathy.
Let me see here. Kat, you're on the air.
Keeping it real with Coke.
Keeping it real. When you're dropping your next video.
The keeping it real thing.
Dropping.
Rich, you're on Ron and Fez. They're always dropping
They're
videos.
always I agree.
Yeah.
Coke, the soda older than Abe Vigoda.
I like that. Older than Abe Vigoda. Luke, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Luke.
Yeah, guys, what's up? What about Coke so black we can all discriminate against it?
White people are so scared of black people.
Coke for the discriminated buyer. Not discriminating.
Paul, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, guys.
What at?
If Santa's on the can, it must be Christmas in July.
That's funny. Here's Bill, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah, how about Coke? Grab a coolie, you freaking moolie.
All right, you
say now. People are so scared
Don't laugh at them, Allie.
I'm not. I said
You're
that's
too
bad.
nice. You're too nice to laugh at them.
That's bad.
I don't
It's
go
just
for that.
awful. And you'll get Ani DeFranco on this show.
Every single time. And you'll lose your big-ass card.
Hear that? We're taking big ass cards back.
All right, here's one. Chisel my nizzle with some decrepit fizzle. Some feedback killing tonight.
They're doing a very good job. Instant feedback, WNEW.com.
Mike says, I like to teach the world to rap and be a funky MC. That's for people to remember the old one. Crowd, Coke, the perfect compliment to a brown paper bag. Hey, let's go with JP. You're on Ron Fez.
JP.
Hey, what's up, buddy? It's 10290. Hoo-ah! Here you go. Coke. Drink what the man be drink.
All right, thank you very much. Now we're getting into that.
White people are so scared.
I think we pushed the bed as far as we're going to go, Fuzzy.
When you get the caller that starts with the it be.
Yeah, right.
Then you know you're done.
We're too far.
It's, you've reached that edge.
I thought it had a nice run, though. I honestly do.
It was a good time.
I'm just worried about Billy Staples running off from a 20.
20 spot.
I'll never see him again. He'll live a weekend on that.
And think he's retired.
We'll take a break. We'll come back. Ron and Fez.
Ron and Fez. 102.7 WNEW.
Ron and Fez here. We're going to do a big-ass Simulcast tonight. It's Fox's Celebrity Boxing if you want to turn on Fox TV.
Now, it's the chick boxing, Foxy Boxing on Fox. Look at Olga Korbut. She was so cute when she was a little kid, but she looks terrible.
Forever, ladies and gentlemen, Olga Korbut.
Yeah, she's putting the butt in Corbett now. And she's taking on Darva Conjure from Who Wants to Marry a Millionaire.
Who wants to knock out a girl who married a millionaire? Now, Danya, what's her name? Darva Conjure?
Yeah, Darva Conjure.
She was a chick who didn't want the fame. I'm not doing this. I wish they would leave me alone. Now she's in Foxy Boxing.
Right, her whole thing was, I want my life back.
Media diva.
Now, you would think that Olga could whip her ass being a gymnast, right?
Yeah, being an actual athlete.
Yeah. Olga, 47 years old, though. That can go against her. Here comes Darva, who I wouldn't even be able to pick out of a lineup.
No, I have no idea. Another name,
right,
that's
Ray,
it.
Let's check out those numbers. And Olga Korbut.
5'5" for Conjure, 5 foot for Olga Korbut.
To ride the roller coaster at the amusement park.
Wow, that's a good joke. I'm not big enough to ride the... All right, they're wearing our kind of boxing gear with the big stupid helmets.
Let's see.
Darva Conjure older than I thought she was.
How old is she?
36.
Yeah, she was only big 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
She's getting old on us, Ronnie. Yeah, getting old on us. I remember when she was 34. All right, Olga Korbut, very bad boxing style. Gets nailed. Gets nailed by Con. Oh, she's whipping her little Russian ass. USA.
Dismount now.
See, I told you gymnasts can't fight. Look at Darva is whipping her. Good. All right, Olga's just throwing crazy punches like a little brother fighting back.
Oh, she just keeps getting stuck right in her headgear.
You can reach us on WNEW.com for the instant feedback. We won't be taking calls during this, though.
We got Fox TV on watching Celebrity Boxing with you. It's a big-ass Simulcast.
Trying like crazy.
Olga looks like Al Dukes' mom. She's getting her ass whipped so bad.
She actually looks like Al Dukes.
But Conger's getting there first.
You see anything in Olga's eyes? She still looks somewhat confident.
Olga just has no power at 103 pounds.
No, she's got nothing going out there.
I'd stop this fight already. I'd take the little Russian out of there.
Hopefully the Canadian judges will go for her.
This is like Fox when gymnasts attack. And I still think they both could beat Manu Pool.
He'll be on the card a little bit later, going up against William the Refrigerator Perry.
Oh, yeah, you got to give it to Darva, and I never would have thought, Fez. You think a gymnast has got to be a bed.
You would think Olga's the athlete and Darva's a little princess. You know, they never took a shot in her life.
She's a whore. Come on. I know. Oh, Olga hit her with that shot on the instant replay, though. But there's not enough power there at 103 pounds.
Olga actually looked shocked that she got hit. Like she was just going to show up and do some somersaults and everyone would be thrilled.
She's the one that married Rick Rockwell after Who Wants to Marry a Millionaire. And
did she marry Rick Rockwell?
Yeah, they got annulled. Because then a police report came out on him. He had to be in her corner.
He should just show up in Olga's corner.
With a chair.
Mike the Big Show said, I could take Darva unless his Pantera isn't one of the judges. That's true. That pothead. All right, let's knock her out, Darva. I'm now a big Darva Kanye fan. I never thought I was.
Out of nowhere.
Beat her like she's Chandra Levy. Here we go. There's nothing like radio boxing. We're getting pretty good at it. It slowed down a lot after the first round, Fezzi. Olga nailed her with that shot, though, but there's just not enough power there.
No, not whatsoever. She's doing a little bit better protecting herself this time. In the first round, everything Darva put in there got her. Now she's got her up against the ropes.
Look at that. I'll take this Tijuana referee in here. Look at this. Later we'll bring out the donkey act to freak everybody out.
I hope they do cockfighting.
Conger. Thank you very much, Rory.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he's positive. Darva Conger, like it matters. I think this one's going to go the distance all 3 rounds. So what do they do, 3 2-minute rounds?
Yeah, they do 3 rounds.
And they fight harder than our guys. Darva whipping her ass.
She's going to need the bell.
She needs an 8 count. She needs an 8 count right at the bell.
That ref should have gotten in there.
Yeah.
Long before the bell came in.
Well, in Mexico, you wait till someone's dead. All right, they're breaking here. I guess we'll just go through it. So what other matches do we got tonight, Fuzz?
Okay, besides Olga Corbett versus Darva Conger, you're going to have a Battle of the Geeks, Ronnie.
Yeah.
It's Ron Palillo, who played Horseshack on Welcome Back, Kotter.
Yeah.
Versus Dustin Diamond, who was Screech on Saved by the Bell.
Now, you got to figure you got to go with the youth in Screech.
Right, because Horseshack's got to be twice as old as Screech.
He's got to be 50 plus. I mean, he was big in the 70s.
So, and then you got Manute Bull, who's so black he's blue. Let's face some facts.
And now, the other thing about Manute, too, is that he needs money. He's hungry.
Oh, okay.
He went back to Africa, and he's basically penniless.
And ended up starving.
Well, I think what happened, he went back to help and just dumped all his money back into that pit. Because, there's big problems there.
Sure.
And now he's sleeping on the ground in Africa. So $30,000 could, be enough for him to take food back to his village or something.
So it's going to be Manute Bull versus William the Refrigerator Perry from the championship Chicago Bears.
That one you got to think the fridge is going to win unless his heart blows up.
Oh, yeah, because I'm sure the fridge in no shape.
Neither one of those guys, young. You got to figure they're around Billy's age.
Right.
Both of them got to be early 40s, I would guess.
And now, I guess the main event tonight is going to be Joey Buttafuoco, and he was supposed to take on the guy who got his crank chopped off.
John Bobbitt.
John Bobbitt gets into legal trouble. He's being replaced by Johnny Lauer, who played China.
I'm going to tell you right now, Joey Buttafuoco, and all you women, sit up close to this, is going to kill her because no woman under any circumstances can beat a man. We have tried it time and time again. We have seen the skinniest, wimpiest guys beat up girl athletes. It just
big girls.
Doesn't get close.
Ronnie and I, if anything, we're scientists, we're sociologists, and we've done this. We've done these experiments. It's never worked in the woman's favor, ever.
I consider ourselves evolutionary biologists.
Oh, that's nice.
That's that's our real love. Well, that's my real love. Fez's real love is a guy named Pepe.
Well, I just met him, and we'll see if things work out.
But right now, it's that whole exciting time.
Sure, where you're discovering each other.
I love that time. That's the only time that I'm happy.
He's discovering this country. I'm discovering him.
Right.
So it's Joey Buttafuoco versus China. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and call her China, shall we?
Yeah, I don't think we're going to get sued by Vince for that.
By the WWE.
This Darva Conger match, Fezzi, you got to give it to her over Olga right away.
Yeah.
And we're not just being pro-American. We're sitting here, we're watching the fight, and it doesn't look close to us.
No, Darva dominates the first round, and Olga was lucky to get saved at the end of the second round.
Now, you tell me we can pick up a lease Explorer for $389 a month?
Amazing.
That's a nice lease.
That's a good...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get Billy something.
Really?
Yeah, chip in and give him something.
You know what I miss with Billy is the Pimp-mobile.
You know what I miss with Billy is that pizza he went out to get an hour and a half ago.
Yeah, really.
In the meantime, he's cracking up on 116th Street.
And your cab money's gone.
Of course it's gone.
Celebrity Boxing's coming back on. For round 3, Olga Corbett versus Darva Conger.
Here we go. Who wants to beat up a washed-up celebrity? Here we go. Now, if you're listening on the radio, Conger is in the blue shorts. Look at Corbett. It's so cute with her little feet going back and forth.
It's all red. I thought I saw blood trickle down last round. But
she wants to get something in here.
Yeah, she's a goer. I give her all the credit in the world.
She tried a big fake out there. Oh, she got her head rocked.
Yeah, she's get rocked every time she gets punched.
That punch got right through the defenses.
Conger actually is a pretty disciplined fighter. Oh, she nailed her again.
We heard
nailed
that.
her again. And Olga has to run across the ring.
Yeah, Olga's trying to get back in over the Iron Curtain.
There's only going to be so much excitement to girl boxing now.
Olga Corbett, at some point, she's going to start working. And there's the punch.
There it is. It's over.
Oh.
It's over. Conger's rocking her little world, her little Russian world.
Yeah, the ref's got to check her. Checking the headgear.
Yeah, the headgear. Every right gets in there by Conger.
Look at how Olga's neck just snaps every time she gets caught.
What I do respect her for is that she just keeps bringing it. She just keeps bringing it. And the fact that Conger hasn't knocked her out just goes to show that this girl's a little roughhouser.
Olga Corbett does look like Granny.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Just the way she's got that little low stance coming in.
Look at Conger, so proud with her hands up in the air.
All right, that's the end of that one.
You'd be better off riding Rick Rockwell than sitting here boxing. Women's boxing like a slut.
Oh, put the headgear back on.
Amount of heart for a lady who never stepped into a boxing ring before. Darva Conger, however...
But she has been on a gymnast match.
She was the aggressor. She looked confident. She knew what she was doing. Look, sent it in.
Oh, that Darva.
Dave, on
Not
the
attractive.
On the instant feedback says it looks like Rock'em Sock'em Robots, and it does. God, look at her. Put that mask back on, honey.
Contest 30-27, all for the winner by unanimous decision, DC Darva Conger.
DC Darva.
Oh, my gosh, she knocked Olga's eyebrows off.
Now, Olga trying to keep her disappointment level down and smile through this, but you can tell she looks a little hurt. She got surprised.
Well, she thinks she won the silver, Ronnie.
Yeah.
She came in second. She won the silver. It's not happening for her tonight.
What was her big Olympics? Was like 72.
Is that when it was?
Yeah, because she was a little girl when that happened.
I was going to guess 68 in Mexico City.
No, I think it was 72 in Munich. But I may be wrong there. They're all gone.
Thank you.
But just too much Darva Conger, really. I mean,
we've all said that.
Yeah, right.
Too much Darva Conger.
I was impressed. I'm telling you. She threw straight.
All right, Death Metal Mo says, does Olga have 102 fever? Very funny, Mo.
Here with our winner by unanimous decision, Darva Conger. I got to tell you something. You held your hands up. You threw a left jab.
Now, CJ says David Blaine is jumping from his platform at 9 o'clock. We heard it was much later, right?
Well,
late in the 10 o'clock hour.
The special's at 10. So I can't imagine why he'd jump at 9.
All right, CJ, don't lie to us, all right, buddy?
She was a much tougher competitor and a great competitor.
She had good legs.
Then who, Rick Rockwell?
Olga, come on over here.
Well, why don't you fight Ali's daughter?
I'm going to say congratulations, even though you lost.
This is new experience for me, too. And I think...
Did she say New York Sperm?
I thought she said New York Sperm, and then I think she meant a new experience.
And a great job.
This is New York Sperm.
All of you. Oh, look at Horseshack.
Oh, God. He looks so old. Now, Screech, now here's the thing. Screech is a big boy.
Yeah, Screech has got to be a lot taller than Horseshack.
But also thick now. He's not the thin little kid you used to see.
No, he's not the nerd. It's like if you brought Urkel out.
Right. He's putting on 50, 60 pounds since, all right?
6-footer is a martial arts buff.
6-footer.
All right, he's also a martial arts buff. He's going to kill this guy.
This is a nice looking Screech.
See, a lot of nerdy guys like to get into martial arts stuff or whatever and think, what the F, I'm going to have to fight a lot in my life.
I'm sure I won't be welcome back, and I can guarantee he will not.
Nice joke, Screech. I won't be welcome back.
Get it, Cotter? Oh, God, look at this little gay guy.
Horseshack is bleach blonde now.
He thinks since he's had to fight his way from the village of Soho, someone's going to leave him alone. Oh, look at that.
Oh, that looks awful.
He's punching like Grandma.
And the bag is basically fighting back.
Tonight, Ron will be fit.
You are...
Look, Ronnie, Eminem on chemo.
Really, Eminem ought to look at himself, because this is where you're going, Em.
Oh, God, he's trying to flex that stomach, and the flab isn't working.
This is not going to go around. This is not going to go an effing round.
He can't... All you see is that nose peeking out of the hood.
All right, this is our second fight. We've got two more. Ridiculous. Mikey D writes, Screech is totally different in real life. I met him once. Well, I'll tell you that story later, Mikey.
I'm sure Mikey D did a Saved by the Bell goes Hawaii.
Mikey, give us a call. Maybe we'll talk to you about that, but you can't curse. Here is Horseshack looking like he's lost. Now, here's the thing. If Screech doesn't take this guy out in the first round, I'm shocked.
Oh, my gosh. It's going up his nose with a rubber glove.
This is ridiculous to make him do this. He's an old man. Do we got an age on that?
Let's see. What do we got on Horseshack? We got 48 years old. 48 years old compared to Dustin Diamond's 25.
Looks every day of that 48.
Serious, because here comes Screech.
You know, the fact that they both play geeks on television doesn't mean they should have to fight each other.
Right. Why not have him fight Dobie Gillis' sidekick?
You know, have Screech fight A.C. Slater or one of the others, Saved by the Bell boys.
Right. James says that Horseshack looks like Christopher Lloyd now.
I'm going to take him out. Hey, you got to love that. You got to love that.
Well, in a moment, we'll find out if Screech...
You're still Screech. When this is all over, you're still Screech, remember.
But look how mean he looks. Look how badass he looks. Hootertoot says Screech is going to knock Horseshack's medic alert bracelet off. That's cruel.
Nice. The instant feedback is up and running. WNEW.com. Go to the Ron and Fez page.
And John O says, is Olga Corbett fighting against Screech again?
It does. It looks like they dragged Olga Corbett back out and tore her top off. Oh, look at... Oh, there's Horseshack's mean look. The bell won't save you. Nice poster.
IKEA boy said the Screech Urkel fight would have been much better.
Yeah, that would have been. It's more of a matchup age-wise and size-wise.
Yeah.
And television-wise.
I'm a fan of the celebrity boxing, except for the fact that they don't do it live. It would mean a lot more to me if they did it live. Look, and Manu Bull looks like he got heavy and out of shape.
Wow.
Look at Buttafuoco is going to kill China.
He's going to clobber her.
All right, they're going to take a break. We got to take a quick one with them, too, okay? And we'll stay on top of this. Let's come back in the middle of a spot if we have to. It's the Ron and Fez Show.
Ron and Fez, 102.7 WNEW.
Ron and Fez back with a big-ass Simulcast, Celebrity Boxing on Fox. If you want to put it on your televisions and turn your radio up to Ron and Fez. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We appreciate it. You're a wonderful crowd.
Wearing red and weighing in at 144 pounds. He made the character Arnold.
This one's already over and hasn't started.
Why is everyone shaving their eyebrows off tonight? Olga didn't have any either.
These people are just so old they're losing their eyebrows.
I didn't know you could lose your hair there.
Director.
And writer of children's stories?
Yeah, I would put that in at the very end, too. Here comes Horseshack. Travolta must be home high on coke just laughing his ass off.
Palilla, that's an Italian word meaning pussy who will get his ass kicked.
Here we go.
There's the Screecher.
Screech looks like a tough guy anymore.
From San Jose, California, here is motion picture and TV actor, comedian, and star of the video, Dustin Diamond teaches chess. He is Dustin Diamond, here he comes, Screech.
There he goes, Dustin Diamond Dallas Page, he likes to call himself.
You know, both these guys make Piazza look straight, so no matter what happens...
Piazza should just say that when they ask him a question. Look at Screech.
Look at Horse. There seems to be bad blood. It's going to be coming out of Horseshack's nose. And a lot of people in the instant feedback are bringing up his Horseshack's back hump.
Yeah, he's got a couple of knots on him there.
Yeah.
How stupid is that?
That is just dumb. He hates him. That's the... Oh, God. I hate a humpback like that. Freaks me out.
That's gross.
Get it done. Get it taken care of. Get it lanced.
All right, we're looking at 5'7" for Horseshack up against 6 feet tall for Screech.
And Horseshack's 144.
Compared to a 200-pound Screech. Nearly 200 pounds.
You're 48 years old. All you can put together is 144 pounds. That's someone's grandmother.
He should have brought a note from Epstein's mother.
Here we go.
As we are underway here in round one.
So, look at... All right, Dustin Diamonds. How about swinging at his head? There it is.
And Dustin, an aggressive guy out there early.
All right, there. Horseshack's already turning his back.
Chin down. Rob Palillo better put his chin down very quickly.
I know, he's leading with it.
Why are you going to the body, Dustin Diamond?
And
work the mug. Work a headshot.
He's leaning that head right into you.
Yes, he's doing a good job.
And Screech more or less just pushing Horseshack than punching him. Oh, he almost got him in that back hump. Look at that freak.
All right, already Horseshack is tired.
He can't lift the arms. Oh, Screech telling him to come on.
Oh, this is ridiculous. I'm already ready to bail out.
Some trapper or something like that.
Why won't he throw a headshot? Is this rigged, Fez?
This is rigged.
He's throwing everything at the gut.
He's taking it real easy on Horseshack. Look at those are love taps, Ronnie.
Yeah, this is
those
ridiculous.
are nothing. He's not even swinging. He's pushing.
Well, it's not working in his favor right now, but
this is there he is. There, popped one on the chin. He staggered him with one shot to the left.
Dustin Diamond, I'm not so sure how he can see him through that headgear.
Well, I don't know. That look
this is bad.
Or look at
All right, anytime he wants to hit, he can.
He can. He just throwed it there where he stuck him.
Finally starts to think, I'm going to hit the guy in the jaw.
Right there. Palillo trying to work his way in, but Ray's dropping.
Every jab gets in. Every right gets in. This thing should be over. Go for him, Screech.
Horseshack tried to wave him off like he's a fly.
Yeah.
In the first round, Dustin Diamond has done a great job working it so far.
Oh, that was sucked.
Horseshack.
That should have been a knockout.
Horseshack, you got to realize he's out of his league. Screech is going to be embarrassed for not knocking this guy in his can.
Yeah. All right, Mikey D wants to talk to us, Fez. He thinks he knows Horseshack. Mikey D.
Hey, Mikey D, which fighter do you know?
No, I know Screech. Well, I don't know Screech. I met him once.
Yeah, what happened there?
Well, you know, when I had the short hair, and that may be a reason why I keep my hair long, this was in '92. I went out to L.A., and everybody was calling me, like, Dustin Diamond. And then I went to a restaurant with my friend, and they're going, hey, look, it's Dustin Diamond, it's Screech. And I'm going, get out of here. And there he is sitting behind me.
Ah.
So then we just started talking and just, like, going through some stuff.
Made out?
How in the world does the same person get mixed up for Sammy Hagar and Screech?
I will show you pictures, and you will see.
Right. Is this when you were doing ballet?
No, this is just before I got married, in '92.
There you go, Fezzy.
And when I was younger, they used to tease me and call me Horseshack.
Miss Saigon had just opened on Broadway. It was '92.
It was '92.
This is awful, awful boxing.
It reminds me of my fight.
All right, they put nothing's that bad.
What happened? Why did Horseshack try to grab the ref?
He went down to one knee, and the ref had to stop it, and he's having trouble sending Screech back to his own corner.
I was just going to say,
Joey says, I've never seen so many body blows since the Dukes family reunion.
Different kind.
And with Horseshack, that's not his first time on one knee. He took the knee for Travolta back in '75. Come on, end this thing. It's stupid.
Come on, Screech. Just knock him on his can. There you go.
There we go.
Punch him in his effing face. Sweat hog.
And for that bad Laverne and Shirley cartoon that he did, where he played the dog. All right, Dookie says, who arranged for the Down syndrome outpatient boxing field trip to be televised? I'd actually watch that.
Oh, that's the Diamond Showcase that almost got caught, but
all right, it's over. Horseshack is down.
Horseshack's on his ass.
Thanks a lot, Mikey D.
Okay, guys, thank you.
You always have the best memories.
Thanks.
See you, Mikey D.
See ya.
The match has been called.
And he's still mad.
This thing should have been called before it started.
Hey, we are going to be doing a battle of the bands very, very soon.
Look at Rorschach's eye.
Hey, people want to know, are they really going at it?
Oh.
Look at those grandma tears coming out of there.
A couple of shiners right there. That's not makeup for his Broadway musical coming up either.
Ron's got a look on his face like, hey, this wasn't fun.
This Pudertoots also said this is Fight Club the Cocoon years.
Using everything he's learned in martial arts, in kickboxing from Duke Rufus.
He's crying.
Obviously displayed some skills.
Yeah, you earn your 30 grand. You're crying like a woman now. Look at Screech, looking like a gangster. But you're proud of yourself for beating up an old Horseshack.
Just basically an old whore.
I'd rather fight Horseshack than China if I had to fight anybody.
He was prepared and he suckered him in.
Yeah, he's just too...
This has got to be like beating up a grandmother for you.
Hope you're proud of yourself, Screech.
There's Boom Boom Mancini. He killed a Korean. God bless him for that.
And it wasn't during the war.
No, that was for fun.
For sport.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at 1 minute and 23 seconds of round number 2.
The official decision.
Dr. Lou Moret calls a halt to the bout. The winner by TKO victory, Dustin Diamond.
You ought to be embarrassed, Screech. You should have laid him on his ass.
Yeah, you should have.
As soon as this thing started.
You should have beat him to death. You should have outduked him. Look at
now
this.
Now the nose is bleeding, too.
I do love the fact that he's crying, though.
His skin is so thin. Cuts are just forming long after the bout.
Wait a minute. Juan Epstein is climbing into the ring.
Uh-oh.
Body shots early in the first round, and I thought you were going to get him right away. Were you holding
So did we.
Well, I respect Ron a lot. In the
Why?
second
For what?
round, he took it upstairs to the head.
He takes it downstairs.
I felt that hit on my cheek. I thought, okay, well, obviously he wants it to be a solid fight now. So I started taking it upstairs as well.
All right, well, let's bring him in here. Ron.
Oh, it looks like Rob Halford got beat up.
Look, he looks like a duck. Oh, look at that thing in his back. It's so gross. Look at him staggering around.
He didn't know where he's at.
28 in the second round. It looked like you got some big body shots.
You never married, huh, Horseshack?
Maybe he was holding back, but then what happened in the second round?
Yeah, what happened?
Second round, the man...
Mr. Cutter!
Relentlessness and weight and...
When I was younger, they called me Mikey D. And they would tease me.
He played it fair and square, and I congratulate his winning.
Oh, shut up, Horseshack.
Dustin Diamond?
That's good. This is more than we've heard this idiot speak in 25 years.
Back to Chris and Ray.
Michael, thank you.
Now let's just start shooting them in the back with paintball guns. Joni Lauer.
Oh, God.
Kill her.
But it's really you who insisted on fighting a man.
Oh,
Can you tell us why?
Well, I think that
is that Horseshack
really
talking?
I did good in the WWF, but that's fake. Strength to tons of women who are watching.
Oh, shut up!
Especially since it's Joey.
Look at Joey,
because I think there's a few
Joey's
women
gonna
out there
kill her.
who would love to live by.
Look how great he looks.
Joey, he does. He's the greatest. I hope he bangs 2 underage kids on the way to the ring.
Oh, Manu Bull's hitting his head on the ceiling.
I was just about to say, let's turn this thing off, but now I'm all excited. Seeing Joey Buttafuoco beat up China.
That is going to be worth it right there.
All right, let's take a break here, Fezzy, while you and I can eat pizza.
Nice. 2 Boots is here. Thank you, Jose. WNEW.com. The instant feedback is up. We're running Fez.
Ron. Fez. 1027 WNEW. 1.
Sports in the morning with Pharrell. Down in my show middays.
2.
Opie and Anthony afternoons.
7.
Ron and Fez night.
WNEW.
This segment of Ron and Fez is brought to you by Strauss Discount Auto. They keep you driving.
A beer lover discovers the great taste of new Sam Adams Light while house sitting.
Cue the music.
Hello?
Miles, it's me, Mr. Suture. I trust all is well.
Sure, sir. Nothing to worry about here.
Good. I'm just calling to make sure we're not paying you to throw some party in our house while we're gone.
Woo-hoo! That's great!
Miles?
You never know when someone's going to discover new Sam Adams Light. Brewed with our traditional techniques, it's the first great tasting light beer. Sam Adams Light. Taste the revolution.
Hey, you want a twisted tea?
You mean the hard iced tea with the twist?
Yeah. You want one?
Yeah, but not in this outfit.
What are you talking about?
You know, there's a party in every bottle of twisted tea. Haven't you heard?
Yeah, whatever. Can I open this now?
Hold on. Are you sure you want to be wearing those tacky gym shorts? Nice shorts, buddy. At least she didn't say anything about your sandals.
New smooth, easy drinking Twisted Tea. Hard iced tea with 5% alcohol by volume. Twisted Tea. Pop open a party.
This is Wayne Newton. As Mr. Las Vegas, I'd like to personally welcome 50
this Thursday. VH1 Divas Las Vegas, hosted by Ellen DeGeneres, with performances by Cher, Shakira, Mary J. Blige, Dixie Chicks, and Celine Dion. With special guests, Stevie Nicks, Whitney Houston, Cyndi Lauper, Anastasia.
This show is hot.
VH1 Divas Las Vegas. Live this Thursday night at 9. Amazing performances, surprise duets, and a finale you won't want to miss.
This is the biggest thing in Vegas. Since me.
Exclusively on VH1.
Y'all ready for this?
It's the biggest news yet on Toyota's nationwide summer event. Your Toyota dealer is turning up the heat with just announced 3.9% APR financing on the all-new, totally reinvented Camry. First ever 3.9% financing on the car the January 3rd Detroit News calls, hands down, the car of the year. 3.9% financing on the biggest, sleekest, most luxurious, and most powerful Camry ever. 3.9% APR. Car of the year. Make that the buy of the year. And it's so easy to cash in. Pick any Camry but Solara from the huge nationwide summer event inventory and qualify as a Tier 1 or Tier 2 customer through Toyota Financial Services. But you've got to hurry. This event and the first ever 3.9% Camry financing ends June 3rd. We've got the car. We've got the selection. We're ready. Are you?
Don't miss the unforgettable evening with Bill Cosby when he comes to Carnegie Hall as part of the 10th annual Toyota Comedy Festival. Wednesday, June 12th, presented by Nick at Night. For tickets, call Carnegie Charge at 212-247-7800.
Announcing the Philadelphia Rich and Creamy Instant Win Game. Yeah! Somebody's gonna win a year free Philly and $100,000 on top of that. Hallelujah! Is there anything richer than smooth, creamy Philadelphia cream cheese spread on a nice toasted bagel? Woo! How about you? Just for heaven's sake, don't win with your mouth full. Yeah! Mr. Legal Guy, go!
No purchase necessary. See specially marked odds for free game fees and rules at SCSC2 for the request box 4973, Blair, Nebraska 68009. Void were prohibited.
Ron and Fez. Frequency 1027 WNEW.
It's the big ass Simulcast on Ron and Fez. Celebrity boxing on Fox. Tune your TVs to Fox 5, and of course, listen to Ron and Fez.
Now, it looks like we're going with the Minute Bull refrigerator fight first.
Yeah, the big guys are going to be coming up next.
I would have thought they would have headlined over Joey Buttafuoco in China.
A former Chicago Bear should be no problem. At 400-plus pounds, William the Refrigerator Perry may be a big guy, but he's not a tall guy. Not next to former basketball player Minute Bull. And that's where this fight should get interesting.
He's 7 foot something. I'm 6.
Now, the first two fights, Olga Korbut gets killed. Horseshack gets killed in the next one. Both of them last longer than Al Dukes.
Dave asked if this fight is sponsored by Old Coke.
He's going to have the longest jab in the history of the sport.
Oh, my God.
That's funny.
Look at the reach.
Native Minute Bull. The tallest player in NBA history is ready to go 3 rounds against football legend Refrigerator Perry.
Oh, you might be big, you might be stronger, but I think that I'm strong, too.
He didn't even have to get in the ring to throw a punch.
Too. The money Bull earns tonight will go to his Ring True Foundation.
Remember the time that he broke his teeth on the net, though? His face hit the net and his teeth broke.
On the line against the fridge.
I'm going to kill him.
There he is, 7'7" Minute Bull, the tallest player to ever lace it up in NBA history. How's that going to help him here?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I mean, this guy is so tall, I don't know where you hit him without it being below the belt.
By the way, Boom Boom killed a Korean during the commercial break.
Again?
Yeah.
That was just a guy selling sodas.
Right.
Sad.
He's gone.
The size of this guy.
They're all gone.
You won't be seeing him no more.
Just to get into the ring.
Minot has a lot of fans getting paid $5.50 an hour.
Sure, a big Sudanese contingency there at Celebrity Boxing.
It only looks like they can draw 300 people for these.
Oh, this guy is just a freak of nature.
And there's the king of Queens with a spit bucket.
I hope he steps over the top rope.
That would be classy. There he goes.
Go. Like Ernie the Cat Ladd. Look at him.
Ernie the Cat. He's the king.
That's something. This guy is...
You know, that red satin is very thinning.
Extremely. And yellow seems to add pounds.
It adds. They say that TV adds 700 to 400 pounds. Look at him.
Oh, the fridge is so big.
I'd like to get right in between his breasts and just sleep.
The one was too tall. Minut's too tall to get down the hallway. The fridge is too wide.
Put them together, they look like the number 10. It's a real tank top that actually came off a tank. Look at the fridge is blown up. I think he's going to lose this. He's blown up walking. Look at the side teat on the round girl, too. I'm ready to... I'm going to quick jabber jaws over that.
Oh, my gosh.
It looks like he's got the same colors as Billy Staples.
I thought we were watching video from Digstown.
Hey, let's not be racist.
I said Digstown.
Oh, I thought for sure you said.
No, never.
Not Fez.
Not me. I say it in private.
Joey said the longest waddle to any ring he's ever seen before.
That fat ass got stuck in the ropes.
All right, Dallin says, judging by the fridge's breast, he looks like Billy Staples.
Billy's a B-cop. Come on.
He scores a touchdown from the backfield. Would you have ever wanted to tackle him?
He's a chicken bucket.
Absolutely not. You need
You can put his breast in chicken buckets.
And here to set the scene for this big and tall bout is...
They're going to need a ladder to put on Minut's headgear.
I like the big and tall bout, though.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Watching TV while we are on the radio. It's a big-ass Simulcast.
Fighting out of the red corner.
If you're at home watching, turn down the sound on your TV and listen along. If you're in your car, hey, you can actually catch some of your favorite shows while you drive.
You're hearing it all right here. I'm running Fez.
All the world. From the rugged region of Khartoum, Sudan, here is all-time...
Dr. Evil's training him for this, Fez. It's nice.
The Sudanese freedom fighter.
Please. There he is, the madman from the Sudan.
He's the Sudanese freedom fighter. He's actually got a lot more weight than when he played in the NBA.
And David Blaine is going to stand on top of him for 35 hours.
Yes. All right. While sitting in the corner, the fridge has been enjoying chicken and waffles.
A man who has led both college and professional
the waffle fighter.
Championships. One of the most intimidating.
I can't believe he's still alive.
Players of all time.
There has to be nothing to this blood pressure theory.
Tonight may be the night we see a death.
Who do you think is going to win this? I think Fridge could end up blowing up. I mean, he's got to knock him out because he can't go 3 rounds.
I can't imagine Minute being able to stay on his feet. I got to go with the Fridge.
Give me Minute. Oh, look how much bigger Minute is.
Oh, my God.
It is unbelievable. How tall is Minute?
Minute, let's see. What do we got on Minute Bull here?
He's 7'6", and how old's the Fridge?
And the Fridge is 6'3".
6'3", and he's dwarfed.
Yep.
7'7" to 6'3".
Wow. Over a foot taller. Foot and a half taller.
Fridge. Okay, let's be honest.
He is 5 inches light of 8 feet tall. David Blaine could jump off Minute Bull.
I'm thinking somewhere in the 4 Bills range.
Closer to it.
You know, Minute can just conk him on the head like it's sledgehammers.
What is the weight on Minute?
The weight on Minute Bull is 240 pounds.
Unbelievable.
He wears it well.
Come at him and try to break him down.
All right, the rest, Jose Jimenez is bringing everybody out. Here we go. Oh, I like Minute's style already. I like Minute's style. Look at him. He's bobbing and weaving like a supersized Ali.
There is no way the Fridge is going to get in a headshot. It's just not going to happen.
All right, Fezzy, Allie is now on her 3rd piece of 2 Boots pizza.
Oh, she
That's
loves
just piggish.
it.
That's just piggish. Nothing is happening in this fight, damn it.
She's just starving.
Nice defense by the Fridge, but you got to get inside, Fridge.
Punches, they pretty much get deflected, though, by the Fridge, who at this point kind of living up to his old days with the Chicago Bears and being defensive.
There's just nothing happening here.
No,
I'm not going to lie to you, folks.
They're standing around walking in circles.
Is crap.
Look at the reach, though, on Manute. I'm not so sure you want to get much...
All right, now the Fridge is inside. Here we go.
There you go. Tie him up.
No, tie him up. Start swinging in there.
Get him in there.
Start swinging. You had him. This is exactly what... Look at the belly on Fridge. It's like 4 kegs.
One thing I'll say is that Manute is doing what
like Callista Flockhart fighting Cameron Manheim. There you go, Fridge. You start.
Nothing.
You lean in, and then he stops.
Reality, nothing happened in the whole first round. This is as bad as Fox programming.
Impressive. Or at least the more impressive of the two, Ray.
Yes.
At what point does the Fridge grab his heart and start screaming for Elizabeth?
If he keeps doing what he's doing, I'll tell you what, a few more right hands, the Fridge...
Oh, he's so excited to sit down.
All right, now who did they just give the round to? I couldn't understand it. I couldn't understand where this guy's at.
Still to come, our main event. Joey Buttafuoco's
Bronze, Joey Buttafuoco.
ready to face.
All right, now he's mad because they tried to put the thing over his head.
Yeah, put that back over China's.
Yeah. All right, we'll take a quick break and be back with this boring Manute Bull Fridge fight. It's Ron and Fez making a huge mistake tonight.
Ron and Fez, 102.7 WNEW.
Ron and Fez back with our big-ass Simulcast, our celebrity boxing on Fox. Manute Bull versus William, the Refrigerator Perry. It's round 2.
He's going to move away.
Manute so far the more aggressive of the two.
Refrigerator Perry has surprised me, the fact that he hasn't gotten inside and started swinging.
I'm Manute, I'm thinking if Fridge lands one, I'm in trouble. And here comes Fridge chasing after Manute. And once again, every time he gets him against the
This is quite honestly a much worse bout than they're putting on, Fez, that they're acting like.
Slam him like he slammed those quarterbacks.
Oh, nothing happened. I mean, Fridge not doing a thing. When he gets a chance to, he just lays down.
Fridge, you can see him
crowd's booing.
Breathing kind of deep, and I'm sure he's looking forward to the end of round 2 once again.
I tell you, Chris, I'm fearful that if the Fridge hits him with a body shot, his hand might go right through Manute's back.
Yeah, well, he's not.
And we are through 2.
There's another round, another. And look at the Fridge. He is blown up.
And he punches effectively. I mean, look at the Fridge. He's shaking his head. He looks defeated.
Well, the guy knows how to win. He won Super Bowl 20 with the Chicago Bears.
And then what?
Let's see what's going on in Manute's corner.
You know, we're winning this fight. We're winning this fight. Don't get careless, but...
Remember the kids in the Sudan.
You heard him. Complaining to his corner. He can't get in there. What does he do to combat that 7-inch reach advantage that Manute has?
Who do you use as a sparring partner while you're training for Manute Bull?
Has anyone thought Super Bowl Shuffle may be the way through this?
And they started playing that, and he got all worked up.
This guy's punching ability, have a little confidence in his own chin, and when he's coming in, throwing punches at the same time. You're not coming in catching him, you're coming in throwing punches.
Oh, he wants to go home and go to bed.
Billy, when you're watching Refrigerator Perry, does it remind you of your own Digstown challenge?
Yeah, it does, because I can relate to being winded.
Greg Brady back after getting his ass whipped?
No, just good luck and give it all you got, because I'm going to give it everything I have.
Beat that bitch up.
Back to you, Chris.
Thank you, Greg Brady.
Joey, we look forward to that bout. But first, the third and final round of Manute Bull and William the Refrigerator Perry. And Fridge has got to pick it up a little bit, Ray.
Oh, he has to go.
Fridge, for some reason, looks like a dwarf.
There he is. He's staying on the outside.
At 6'3", 400 pounds.
The distance.
Being a very defensive fighter, Manute Bull trying to land a few punches.
He's definitely not hurting the Fridge, but he is keeping him outside.
Here, right?
I know he was a defensive player, but this is ridiculous.
Keeping him completely away.
Backing away and backing away.
Fridge actually looks like Phil Margera, Ben Margera's dad.
7-inch man.
You guys got a box, so you're not going to get paid. Either one of you. Come on.
Nice rap. That's what we've been telling you the whole time. You're not going to get paid.
Tells the fighters to start earning their paycheck. And here's
paid? I know I'm getting paid.
I need to get paid.
No, it's a great tackle. And if this is WrestleMania, that would have been a great move. But right now he's got to throw punches, close the distance.
Fridge stinks.
There it is. Yeah. Go ahead, Fridge.
He doesn't know what to do. See, when he leans forward, when he goes frontwards, he takes Bull off his...
Believe it or not, Manute just threw an uppercut against a guy 1.5 feet shorter than him. This stinks.
Keep going. Like like I said, when Menudo left...
This is the end of a very bad fight. Ronnie, this is why it wasn't the main event.
Yeah, no kidding. This is garbage. This is garbage.
This is a couple of freaks. You know, you see them for their sizes, and you think, oh, interesting bout. And then you don't realize that when they get out there, neither one can do anything.
No, they're just terrible.
Yes, you did find some freaks, but not freaks that can fight.
Now, you got to give that to Minute. I don't actually blame Minute for this. Fridge has got to bring the fight to the tall, thin guy. He didn't do it. It's ridiculous. It makes me want to cancel my cable.
Had enough.
TV stinks.
Let's get a decision. Right now, let's send it into the middle of the ring with Michael Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to
boys and girls.
And all three judges have this the same at 30-27. The winner by unanimous decision, the Sudanese warrior, Minute Ball.
I wonder if the winners get paid more than the losers.
These two, that Fred shouldn't get paid at all. The decision is this sucks.
Mikey D fought a better fight. Nah, that's not
No, that thing was hideous. People still talk about it. Bring it up to us. It's awful.
You know, ever notice with those African guys, the women's faces and men's faces look exactly the same?
Yeah, kind of an expressionist look, but I know what you mean with the features, too.
I'm here with our winner by unanimous decision. I don't even know if I'm in
Oh, jeez, he's got a fat lip, though.
Gentlemen, how do you think you did?
He had that before.
I thought that it should be better than this anyway, but...
yeah, you should have.
I thought we tried hard, and I always want to, compete and try.
What are you talking about?
Fridge, come on over here.
He is sweating like he's on the Serengeti.
Your face looks like an African mask.
Don't squeeze me now. Don't squeeze me between you guys.
Ha, ha, ha.
Fridge, you look like you had like a stamina problem out there.
You look like a retard.
You look like you were a big fat F.
Well, you guys.
All right, Paul says, next time, Big Ass Simulcast from Rich Voss's show. It should be more exciting.
So I just tried to...
What's it like when you just...
Finster would like to see Robert Blake versus O.J. Simpson.
That'll work. I'm in.
People are saying they had more fun watching the Dukes fight.
That was a lot shorter.
Winner gets a free case of fresh Coke.
All right, China looks scared there to me.
She should be the... All right, we'll take a break. We'll come right back. Make sure we get back in time, because this is the big one. All right?
This will be the main event, China versus Joey Buttafuoco. It's a big-ass Simulcast, celebrity boxing on Fox, and Ron and Fez.
Ron and Fez, 102.7 WNEW.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a big-ass Simulcast.
We're Ron and Fez doing the big-ass Simulcast with celebrity boxing on Fox. If you want to turn on your TV to Fox 5 and your radios to Ron and Fez, get ready for the main event, China versus Joey Buttafuoco.
Now, Ray, all night we've been talking about the unknown, and that's really the definition of our next match.
That's what's in China's pants.
Joey Buttafuoco taking on the former pro wrestler Joni Lauer. Man versus woman.
Joni Lauer.
Here?
Well, I'll tell you what. I got to put my money down on Joni Lauer.
The battle of the sexless.
Performing in front of live audience.
She's used to performing.
Right.
Joey's an Italian guy from Long Island. He's going to kill her. You think this is the first woman he's hit?
She taps him on the chin. I don't know if he's ever been hit on the chin before, so let's see what happens.
I bet she's been hit on the chin before. I'm just guessing.
Sure.
Yeah, with a set of balls.
And Joni Lauer wants to add to that list.
Punks that jump up get beat down.
What?
And look out, Joey, wrestling superstar and premier female athlete.
Wow, she looks bad since she left the Fed.
She looked bad in the Fed.
Nobody in America likes Joey Buttafuoco, and I don't like Joey Buttafuoco, and there's not one person that's going to be sitting in their seats.
I like Joey.
That I don't kick Joey Buttafuoco's ass.
I have no problem with Joey or what he did.
I hope to God that Joey Buttafuoco is wearing his cup today.
What, are you going to low blow? Is that what you're saying?
2 rounds of action and a chance for
Look
Joey
at Joey.
Buttafuoco to give.
Now, how old is Joey?
Joey Buttafuoco is 46.
He looks older. He looks like an old longshoreman.
For everything that I've been through in the last 10 years,
everything I've been through.
I'm coming out of my corner with everything that I have. I'm not playing. She's not playing. She's coming to take my head off. I'm not going to let her do that. Cover up, run away, and go bake some cookies, because that's where you belong.
She's going to realize this isn't entertainment.
I like the fact that Joey sees himself as the victim.
Well, here he comes, Joey.
We're all going to realize this isn't entertainment.
When my underage girlfriend shot my wife, you don't think that was hard on me? Believe me, it was awful.
And tonight, Joyner pays for that.
People are definitely interested in this guy. They just can't help themselves. Look,
Is that Mary Jo in the hat?
he's fighting a woman.
No, Mary Jo, I don't think they're together anymore.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
But if he loses, which a lot of people think he could.
He's got a nose squeeze giving him a kiss. All right, there he is. There's Joey. My Joey's going to kick her ass. My Joey wouldn't do this to me.
Someone wipe her face.
I can't use half of my face. And one of my breasts fell off. But I love my Joey. Joey looks like $1 million. Look at him.
This looks like soprano boxing.
Soprano boxing. That I'd like to see. Butterfuco versus the Butterface. Everything's good, Butterface. Way to go, Mikey. Come on, Joey. Whip her ass.
Look, the ladies still love Joey Buttafuoco. China, you're crazy. Oh, gosh, she looks frightened. It's all over, honey.
Yeah. This one ain't fake.
No,
you're in a match that ain't fake, hon.
No Triple H eye behind the night.
Early on, Ray.
She is.
Well, she makes him go out for I'm the champ.
She knows the game. She knows the
Once I beat Double J in a household match.
And that was for the European title.
She's rocking in confidence.
That's a good impression.
I only hope that can translate when she gets into the ring.
No, here's the thing. She doesn't want to wrestle, I guess, because she's not with the Fed anymore.
Right.
But she will do this. Go back on your hands and knees and beg to be someone's valet.
Well, Triple H ran off with the boss's daughter. They need to get rid of her. I hear they can get up, everybody, for China.
Please get up for her.
They won't let her use her own old music, huh?
No China music. No Ninth Wonder of the World.
Why didn't she come to the thing with Kitty, remember? When she was little China?
All right, Chinette.
Look at Joey, confident. Strong Island being represented, Fezzy.
Very nice. I'd not grabbing her balls.
This is the first thrill they've had since Jerry Cooney got his ass beat. The other Long Island boxer.
I think she should jump on Joey Buttafuoco early.
Jerry Cooney's calling and saying, how do I get involved in this? I'd love to fight somebody.
Sorry, you have to be a celebrity. Oh, you look good, Joni.
2 months of training. How much can that help?
They've both had breast work done.
Once you get tapped on the chin, your instincts take over. That's why she's got to be smart now.
She's got to be smart. That'd be a first.
This fall starring in Joni Loves Hunter.
Punches straight up the middle.
That's
and
good.
now we go to
That's
Michael Buffer.
Here we go. Michael Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen,
pouring himself out once again.
Our main event of the evening. This contest is scheduled for 3 rounds. When the bell rings, your referee in charge of the action, Dr. Lou Moret.
Is he a real doctor, you think, Fez? Think Dr. Lou's really running things?
It's another fight, doctor.
Let's get ready to rumble.
And we are. We're all ready to rumble.
Sure are. The referee should have been Dave Hebner.
Or his twin brother.
Earl.
Wearing black and weighing in at 200.
You guys know the Hebner twins' names. So embarrassing. Look at Joey.
Look at that barrel chest.
He now calls home Chatsworth, California, a true...
Because he's gone Hollywood on it.
Sure, yes. He's gotten so much work in the last 10 years in the movies.
He's Joey, the Gladiator, but a few...
How is the Gladiator, Fez? They love Joey.
He's also the glad she shot her.
Gladiator is what he said when he got busted with the underage girl.
Oh, she's already ready to go.
70 pounds.
Joni, they're chanting.
They had to go to a stable to find a mouthpiece for her.
Of China, WWF.
How old are you, China?
Professional Wrestling Championships and is regarded as one of the strongest lady athletes in the world.
By who?
Today. Here is Joni Lauer.
Joni Lauer.
Sounds ridiculous. The artist formerly known as China.
Joey's wearing a 1930s football helmet into the ring. He looks like the galloping ghost.
I think the ref said I don't want any sexual harassment.
All right, let's take a look at the tail of the tape and the big number, Ray, the 75-pound differential between the two. How does Joni Lauer
That's a lot of weight.
She has to make it up by speed.
Joey, if you don't knock this bitch out, I'm going to be so upset.
It's a lot of weight, but bra size is very comparable.
Sure it is, but hers are fake. And his has actually been reduced. Look at Joey. Joey's ready to snap her head back.
I expect Joni.
Oh, God. Just staring at Joey Buttafuoco across the ring.
Be on the attack.
Nothing. Not a single punch has been thrown. Look at China hiding. All right.
Get in there, Joey.
3 shots and a small right.
Nice.
Baby right. There it is. Joey going for the knockout, treating her like a bar fight.
There you go. Catching her under the chin. Oh, he caught her and pulled her back.
And she's acting like, I don't understand. I did so well against other men wrestlers.
She wants to know when it's her turn to throw.
Look at Joe. He's got his legs down, his arms down by his legs. He's wearing a pair of khakis shortened up.
Let's see how long he can do this. How many punches?
China doesn't understand. When's it her turn to throw a clothesline?
Come on, he's telling her to come in, and she's not going anywhere near.
He's dropping his arms for her. And she's not taking advantage.
It's a joke to Joey Buttafuoco.
Have a seat. There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. She got her ass whipped in the first round.
I need you here. What?
Only Billy's judges would give China any points for that.
And they're so high.
This looks like Jersey Rob against Billy. We ought to make Billy go 10 rounds against Jersey Rob next time.
Oh, I'd love it.
I like having Allie in here with us. Just somebody to check out for a change. We haven't had that since Tenacious C.
And Ronnie, you know, Allie Dudley, who's in here with us tonight, a former Long Island Lolita look-alike contest winner.
That's right. I did win an Amy Fisher look-alike contest.
Is that right?
That's correct.
Opie made her enter.
That's very sexy. Opie forced her through her tears. It was only through crying that she actually got in. When she says, I don't want to do it, she won.
That's what she really looks like her the most, when she's sobbing. Punch her, you'll see.
I hope he's a good man with the women, isn't he? He's always nice to the girls.
He knows what they like.
All right, should we stay on the air during this stupid commercial break?
Hawkman, you want us to stay on the air?
Yeah.
All right, then we will.
All right, to me. All right, Hawk, why don't you start playing odd music in our ears?
All right.
And we'll try to guess what you want us to actually do with it.
Or just throw in any wrong cart you feel like.
Hawk. He was so strong.
I don't know what happened to the Hawk.
I'll tell you what happened to the Hawk.
What happened?
The Poconos. He goes out to the Poconos every weekend, and that $670,000 palace that he keeps up in the hills, he's up there, he's getting high, he's got 4 chicks on his lap, and he's losing his edge.
Yeah, it happens every time. He's not hungry anymore, Ronnie. He's got his Poconos estate.
Yeah, sure he does.
He can care less about Rod and Fez.
I went up there. All the mirrors were on the coffee table. I don't know what happened all weekend. All the mirrors were down on the coffee table.
Yes, snizhead. Hawk.
I don't think we need to call names. He has a problem. He has a problem, and eventually he's going to deal with it.
And it's with the schniz, man.
He says as soon as someone gets hurt, he'll deal with it. He has to wait until someone actually gets hurt bad.
He won't stop until he loses that Pocono estate.
Very good. It's the Mount Airy Lodge, if you ever want to go see him. He bought it, and he's living there.
Yeah.
He's living in the Mount Airy Lodge.
You want to make reservations for Mount Airy Lodge, 877-692-1027.
Spend one free weekend with Hawk. Why don't we do that,
see if you want to come back.
Why don't we do this? We send a listener up to spend the weekend with you, and just to see what it's like.
I love it. To enjoy the Poconos.
Maybe you and Allie. You used to have a little crush on Allie, I remember, when you get drunk. All right, maybe we get Hawk drunk on Friday. That's what we got to do to get the old Hawk back.
All right.
Let's get him whacked out on Friday.
You agree with that, Hawkman?
Yes, sir.
He doesn't even know where the mic... Ow!
What you do?
Back in my mouth.
Oh,
don't use that as a drop. He hit me with a microphone.
Right the time to 4:51:30.
All right, Hawk will be drinking on Friday. Good.
Yeah. Who else is coming in on Friday? Do we know? I know Swiss Miss is coming in. Oh, Darlene's coming in.
Oh, Darlene.
Allie's coming in. We could have a drinking show.
All right.
We got all our hard drinkers.
You know, when we did the Power Hour with Darlene, our friend from Florida is coming back in, she was unfazed by it.
I know. She's sick.
Was it Hawk that she beat so bad?
Yeah. And
Tuttle.
And I was thinking, let's get Darlene drunk and naked. No way. She's actually putting on more clothes and getting more sober as the night went on.
Yeah, the more beer we gave her, the straighter she got.
And then Hawk gets drunk and he starts saying, you ever been to Mount Airy? I'm like, I don't want to hear this.
Mr. Mount Airy.
It started as a honeymoon hangout, but now it's more singles. Swinging singles. He named his house up there Mount Airy 2. What's that, Allie?
Hawk wanted my bra the last time I think he was in here. Drinking contest, bugging me for my bra.
Last time you were in here, he was all drunked up and he was screaming in your face, don't you realize you're love?
Oh, yeah, right. That's when her love didn't work out. She's been through 6 bad relationships since. Now she's got a lawyer working extra jobs. Anyway,
just to support her in the lifestyle.
Oh,
Ronnie got swatted down.
That wasn't for air? Okay, now I understand. All right, let's get back into our fight.
Lord knows what he
Come
does on the weekend.
Joey, knock this bitch out.
Round 2, Joey Buttafuoco against China on the Big Ass Simulcast.
We're watching Fox TV tonight.
Attack, which is something she needs to do.
She has to
Oh! She tried to hit Joey. She threw a punch, and Joey ain't taking it.
Now she really... Oh,
he just tossed her down.
He threw her down like a bitch.
He threw her down by the neck, and he could care less. Do it, Joey.
I'm actually becoming a Joey Buttafuoco fan tonight.
She is shocked.
A couple good body shots. He grabbed her around and threw her down. What a chop.
She threw a punch, it got in on him, and he went nuts on her after that.
Look at it. She's looking around like she's never hit the mat before. I thought you were a tough girl.
She's looking for her freaking manager or agent who booked this.
Right.
She got thrown down by her neck.
Right. I love that these guys aren't watching the same fight that we are.
Oh,
come on, Joey, knock her ass out.
Couple seconds left.
He gives her a knee.
He gives her a knee. He gives her a knee on the way back, Fezzy.
He need her in the nads.
She can't have babies now. She can't make sperm.
Look at her. She is out of there. She's crying.
That is so funny. Who booked me for this crap?
She was looking in her corner like, it's not supposed to be this way.
Right.
You told me this was for fun.
Yeah. I'm supposed to win. I'm China.
That's where he came in. Now watch when he gets her by the neck and takes her down.
He just tosses her.
Yeah.
He's funny. He's got
Quarter Nelson.
He's got the beer belly going. He looks like $1 million. And
then they're throwing a knee at the end of that round.
I wish he was fighting in a Dago t-shirt.
Oh,
she nailed him, but he came back and busted her up. That's the problem. Every time she nails a shot, he comes back.
He ain't taking it. That lights him up. When she hits him, he goes nuts.
She's holding her face now.
It goes over your eyes. It's hard to see with those hookers.
She's had so much facial work done.
She did nail him with one shot. I'll give her that, though. The fact that she's going 3 rounds, I guess. Oh, he knocked her down. They're saying no knockdown, a push?
That looked kind of like a push to me.
Well, she hit him with some good right hands. But
that looked like a shove.
And I don't think Joey
All right, let's finish out here strong in this last 5 seconds.
That's good right hand by
all Joey's got is the right. That's his problem. He's punching her after the bell.
Punch her after the bell in the back of the head.
Joey B. Represent Strong Island. All right, let me check with Long Island's own Billy Staples. Billy, who would you give the fight to?
Give it to my man Joey.
Were you always a Joey Buttafuoco fan?
Always banging young underage chicks, definitely.
You ought to start wearing Zubaz again.
Yeah, you want to bring Zubaz back like Joey used to wear?
Yeah, here he is. He's trying to manhandle her.
He is manhandling her.
He busted her up. Boom, boom.
I don't know what kind of move this was.
I love that. She was so pissed and shocked at once.
Trying to go in for the kill, and she actually loses her headgear here.
Well, the headgear, I've sparred with these type of headgears, as he said. They go over your eyes and you can't see.
He's making it a permanent part of her head.
You know, I will say this. We don't have a lot of headgear problems with our fights for some reason like we used to have.
Yeah, I think we only have one this past evening. The last big ass
Look at
fight.
Joey. Blondes don't have more fun there. Look at her. She's all busted up.
judges look for.
Look
You know
they
it.
look for both. Cleaner punches, who controls the tempo of the fight, and if you're looking for that, then you have to sway either way.
Oh, please.
I personally think that she won the fight specifically on punches. All he did was throw her down. I don't think he did much else.
Well, let's see how the judges saw this one. For more
Don't act like this was could go either way.
That's Joey's. Boom Bell Mancini is the worst Italian in history.
Go to the scorecards. Marty Dinkins scores the bout 28-28. He has it even.
Bull.
Larry Rosadilla scores the contest 29-27. And Raul Calle scores it 29-28 for the winner by majority decision, Joey Buttafuoco.
Not even that close.
There you go, Joey. I wish you had knocked her out.
Anybody who disagrees is anti-Italian. Mary and Amy are both crying it. That was the best piece of ass I ever had.
You've been away in a certain big house. You've probably had some good fights.
All right, now it's time to go on to Blaine, David Blaine over at ABC.
Oh, nice.
So we'll make but we'll only stay on for his actual leap.
Yeah, when he is ready to dismount from the 109-foot pole.
I guess we'll check him out as soon as it goes on. Switch over to ABC for us. We'll turn the it down. By the way, if you'd like to give us a call, we can open the phone lines back up.
877-692-1027.
877-692-1027. I'll open the phone lines back up. You look over on ABC, and right away, Fezzi, every time the news comes on, they try to scare us that they are going to hit a national monument or something that Americans hold dear.
Right. Right now the threats against the Statue of Liberty, the Brooklyn Bridge, New York again on high alert against terrorist threats. It all started with Vice President Cheney on Sunday when he said it's not a matter of if, but when.
Now, why this New York stuff, though? Why wouldn't they go hitting, let's say, I don't know, the Liberty Bell?
Well, I think what it was is when they talked to one of those detainees in Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah.
He was the one who specifically said the Brooklyn Bridge or the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, that makes me pissed. That makes me mad. What are we waiting for not whacking those people? All I'd have to do is hear that stuff. If I'm president and I am lighting that place up. And one thing I really expected out of Bush that he would have done that.
It's really weird. It's like it just, in New York you kind of feel it again with the alert out there because you hear about it. Once again, it's in everyone's faces. But man, what happened to that? If you're not with us, you're against us.
Yeah.
I mean, if that Osama's in Pakistan and Pakistan's not helping find him, then you're against us.
Right.
And what happened to that whole attitude right afterwards?
I have no idea. What happened to the Texas Madman's attitude?
And, we never, they don't even talk about Osama really anymore. They talk about Al-Qaeda.
Right. Osama has already been forgotten about. All right, what other stuff do you think we got to think about other than the New York stuff? You got to figure Liberty Bell. What else could they go after? Mount Rushmore?
They could go after Mount Rushmore. They could go after, let me see, another...
I'll tell you what makes me nervous, the Golden Gate Bridge, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, wasn't there a threat against that a while back?
Yeah.
Like last October?
You got to figure Seattle Space Needle.
Yeah, definitely.
Chicago, the Sears Tower.
Yeah, the Sears Tower actually would be one that I think they would try.
Because that's a pretty
Sons of bitches.
Populated.
I get so mad whenever I think that we're defending ourselves instead of going on the offense.
Yeah, they should be sitting around their tents and their caves going, uh-oh, we're on high alert.
Right.
It's coming in our way.
All right, this on the instant feedback, Disney World.
Oh, yeah, the theme parks. Especially
I never
Disney
thought
World,
about that.
Disneyland. Definitely.
What about the St. Louis Arch? That one would make us mad.
That one would be awful. It's right there in the heartland.
All right, what about the Alamo?
Oh.
I'm thinking of what kind of stuff could they do because they know we like it.
877-692-1027.
Hey, Nick, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Nick.
What's going on? Doesn't it sound a little fishy that this week that we're on high alert, like not just New York, but the whole country, that President Bush is like on some kind of diplomatic mission the whole week? Sound fishy to you guys?
That we're on high alert while the president's out of the country?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like that, he just went like, you know, out of nowhere. He just decided to go and do this vacation or whatever. But, I mean, maybe they know stuff, but they don't know where it's going to happen, you know.
Oh, what do you think? He's afraid, so he's leaving the country?
Yeah, because, like, CIA or whatever, they're afraid that, like, there's going to be an attack, but they don't know where.
They would actually be, ridiculous.
I can't imagine that he would be safer out of the country.
Yeah.
I agree.
Traveling across Europe.
Hey, should we send Billy Staples back to David Blaine's? Yeah, let's get him down there.
Yeah, send him back down to Bryant Park.
I want to go with him.
Yeah, you want to go? Go ahead. I'll take you.
Ronnie, I'm just looking up at the TV screen of David Blaine, the Vertigo special.
Yeah.
These boxes that he's going to jump into, I thought it was like a couple of boxes. This is a giant building of boxes.
Yeah, they showed that the other day, how big it is. They showed him actually working out with it, and it is gigantic. But it's still boxes.
This will be interesting. We'll bring this to you as soon as he starts to leave. And Billy Staples, he's headed down there right now. He's taking his bullhorn with him.
Yeah. Hey, Terry, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Terry.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Hoover Dam, man, that's got to worry you.
Yeah, Hoover Dam could actually flood out Vegas. We ought to watch that. I'll tell you, and so many people are saying to me, are you nervous? No, I'm not nervous. I'm getting pissed. I don't understand. It's almost a year later. And we're in the corner with our gloves over our face. We should be whacking these bastards. Here's Matt. Matt, you're on Ron and Fez. Hey, Matt.
How you guys doing? I just wanted to say I'm going to Disney World next month. And I pretty much crapped my drawers when you mentioned Disney World. Because I don't want to be thinking I'm going up to Goofy and I'm going to explode or something, you know? I mean, it's pretty...
Well, you can't worry about it. You got to figure you're safer there than you are around here.
Yeah, I guess. I'm from Jersey, so I kind of feel it even though I'm across the water from you guys. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, we definitely got to do something, take them all out.
All right, thanks a lot.
All right, man,
people are also saying, isn't it fishy that all these alerts come just as the Bush administration was coming under fire for their handling of pre-9/11? Yeah, it is kind of funny about that. As soon as we're ready to take a look at it, hey, there's more alerts.
There's some alerts. But it's a situation of, do you want the alerts or you don't want the alerts?
Yeah, but the thing is it's supposedly taken off some of the heat. Time Magazine, I'm going to take a look at that. It just came out today with what Bush knew, I think is what it says. Hey, Saint, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Saint. Guys, how you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing. When you guys were talking about we should, those people in those caves should be on the alert. You know what I mean?
Right.
Why didn't we just nuke these guys? Shoot first and then answer questions later.
The week of 9/11, I remember Fezzi saying it would be World War III. I'll never forget that, Fez, the way you said it, that Bush was going to do this. And if anyone is more shocked that this guy didn't roll, we all sat here going, he's planning something really big.
Oh, yeah. And when it starts...
And our thing was that week, is it too much? Is he going to do too much? Did you think we'd be sitting around 9 months later going, he did too little?
No. I thought, my words were, sanitize the region.
Yeah, right.
Go through there and clean it out through the Mideast.
They're still bitching about us over there like we owe them. Jason, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Jason.
All these targets make perfect sense. They've already terrorized New York. The whole point of terrorism is terror. So it makes sense for them to hit L.A., Chicago, or maybe even like London or something, or Paris, to terrorize the rest of the country or the rest of the world. Doesn't it make more sense to hit somewhere else than hit the place you already have?
Well, I don't know if these dickbags make sense anyway. I don't know if making sense is big for them.
And,
it's not about making sense, it's about terrorizing people, and the more places you hit, the more people you terrorize.
But it would be terrifying to the entire country if they now come out and decide they can hit New York at will.
Well, one more thing. Don't you think it'd be a little more terrifying if they just attempted to hit a nuclear power plant or the Hoover Dam?
You got to figure a nuclear power plant, so we got to watch them like a son of a bitch.
Yeah, because
that is scary.
If they try to hit them, everybody's like, oh, my God, what's going to happen?
All right, thanks a lot. Because we really don't know what's going to happen. Hey, Dan. Dan, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Dan.
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Hey, buddy.
But
I think Graceland.
Let me tell you something. If those sons of bitches hit Graceland, I'm afraid they'd tear the heart out of this country. If they hit the King's house...
Oh, my gosh. Destroy Graceland?
You got to remember, not only is Elvis there, so is his brother, his twin brother,
Aaron,
and his mommy and daddy.
Or Jesse. Jesse, I think it's his twin brother.
Yeah.
Right.
It's Jesse Aaron or Aaron Jesse or something.
They're both middle-named Aaron.
Yeah, they have plenty of names.
Yeah. I think if they hit Graceland, people wouldn't wait for the president. They'd just start manning ships and planes and going themselves.
We may have to do that ourselves anyway. Mark, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey,
Mark.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a big monument or something like that. I read the government official saying that these suicide bombers, that like in Israel, it's inevitable that it's going to happen here someday. And I was just watching this David Blaine special. There's got to be 5,000 people standing around, that pole that he's standing on. And a couple of guys with a few, sticks of dynamite, and boom. And the first time that happens, you're going to see a lot of people not going out for a long time.
I mean, we say that, Mark, but look how fast we forgot about the towers. And we really have. We've really put that out of the way. Sometimes if you even bring them up, or we bring them up on the show, people call, oh, come on, you have to get back into that.
Yeah.
Can we move on, please?
We don't need you to tell us.
Right. Thane, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, boys, how you doing?
Hey, Thane.
Hey, 12266. Hey, you want to know what would piss a lot of people off? They hit a baseball game.
The only place I think is safe is the Tampa Bay Devil Rays because there's no people there.
Yeah, you're not going to hurt anyone.
Catch outfield seats there, and it would be perfect for us.
Hitting Tropicana Field.
Here is Beth. Beth, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello, Beth.
Hi, guys.
Yeah.
I disagree with everybody. I don't think they're going to waste their time or their bombs on American tourist sites. I think they're still looking to do some major damage, like the Stock Exchange or Grand Central Terminal, something big in New York.
Why? What makes you think that?
It's going to be about money, too.
You know, last time, I guess they thought that if they hit that World Trade Center, all the world trade would stop. So the Stock Exchange, maybe not a bad idea, Fez.
That's a good point, Beth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think they're going to waste their bombs on Disney World. It's beneath them.
The way it was explained to us is they tried to hit our financial center.
Yep, and they're going to keep doing it. And I think all this news with Bush is probably the best thing that could have happened because it's waking everybody up again.
All right, thank you very much. Here's Tom. Tom, you're on Run and Fez.
Hello, Tom.
5523, fellas. Bush is taking a lot of heat now, but there's still 200 million of us. That if we look around, we should stop asking everybody to do it for us. We should be able to protect ourselves. We should be awake.
Sit. Thank you, Tom. 877-692-1027 is our toll-free phone number.
Here is Kevin. Kevin, you're on Run and Fez.
Hey, Kevin.
What
can we do for you?
I'm guessing Mall of Americas.
In Minneapolis? Is that where that is?
Oh, yeah.
Why are you picking Mall of America?
Because that would bring, Minnesota to their knees?
No, big area, lots of people, just big terrorist attack.
And it's hitting the heartland, Ronnie.
It's going to say that even where you go to shop, you're not safe.
I'd say, hey, Matt writes in, the stock exchange is the biggest target. The people who work there cannot be replaced right away because you'd have to train people to work in that industry. I work there, and I'm worried every day. It's amazing that we have to sit around and be worried or nervous because of these Fs. Hey, Nick, you're on Run and Fez.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
I just wanted to comment. Someone had called and said maybe they might bomb like someplace like Paris or London. And I just think that they would never do that. They just want to completely isolate the U.S. And I just think that our allies won't jump in unless they're targeted specifically.
London, England always helps out. Tony Blair's right there.
They've done great.
And it makes you think they'd want a little payback against Great Britain.
I don't know, Fez.
I just don't trust the French.
You think they're in on it?
I don't think they're in on it, but
Whoops, we lost you there. The French aren't in on it, Fezzy, but they have no defense.
Right.
They got nothing over there. Hey, Josh, you're on Fez.
Hello, Josh.
Hey, guys, what's up?
I just wanted to tell you, this is maybe how Israelis feel. You know, that you're living in constant terror. You know, you don't know when the next thing's going to happen. You don't know if you go out to eat, if you go to a place to have fun or anything. You know, you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, that's hideous. I mean, it's buses, pool halls, restaurants.
You know, and we're allies with Israel, and we're worried. You know, we're all just one big people here. We got to help them out, man. And they got to help us. They help us. They give us intelligence. And, you know, we should be covering their back also.
Yeah, all right, thanks a lot. Here's Paul. Paul, we'll take one more call, then we'll get in the break here. Have we checked what David Blaine's doing? Is he just standing up there and running his regular special now?
Yeah, it's just, you know, some footage of some other things that he did.
Yeah,
and every now and then they cut to a live shot.
Yeah, that's the way he runs every show. So he won't do the big stunt till at the end. Here's Paul. You're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys. My frustration is with the administration. All they come out is saying, hey, attacks are inevitable, something's going to happen, but yet not once have they said anything we can do. They're creating as much terror.
Well, now, do you think that because now people are mad at Bush administration for not mentioning it before 9/11, right. And now they're mad at him because they come out and say what's going on. There is nothing you can do. I mean, all you can really do is find out who these people are and kill them before they get here. Kill them before they make their move.
I don't know. I tell you, next time I go to Home Depot and I see some guy from the Middle East buying too much pipes and nails, I'll be curious.
Well, yes,
you tell somebody.
Yeah, you do that anyway. I mean, you're supposed to. Remember in the weeks after 9/11 how many things the FBI was running around from place to place? But, you know, the FBI didn't see this one coming. They couldn't find Chandra Levy, and they never figured out who did the anthrax.
Right. The FBI drops the ball on a lot of things before and after 9/11.
I will take a break. We'll be right back. It's the Ron and Fez show.
Ron and Fez, 102.7 WNEW.
We're Ron and Fez on a Wednesday.
We are waiting for Billy Staples to get down with David Blaine to do a big-ass Simulcast. When he makes his leap, Fezzy, they said about 5,000 people in Bryant Park right now.
Very nice.
Waiting for David Blaine to jump. One of them, believe it or not, was just calling us a Sweet Melissa. Sweet Melissa. Hey, Sweet Melissa.
Ronnie, it's Desi.
Hey, honey, you're live on the air.
It's excellent here. He is just focused on the mat of, like, 6 layers high of boxes. It's incredible. He is focused.
He's going to go? He's going to jump soon?
You know, he makes it look like he's going to go at any moment.
Right, he's like a dog. When a dog is on a boat, you ever see it when you're out on a boat with a dog? They seem like the whole time out there they're going to jump.
He does the bending of the knees and like he's trying to aim for the swimming pool. You know, he's doing it. But
all right, hold on for a second. We got somebody else down there in Bryant Park. Maybe that you can find them. Here's Joe. Joe, you're in Bryant Park right now? Hi, Joe.
Hey, how you guys doing? Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddy.
Yo, this guy's a true whackbag. He's standing up there. I can see him shivering like a whore in church.
Like a whore in church, he's not shivery, Fez.
You know what?
That's
what I'm
cold.
thinking? I got a spoon in my left hand and a straw in my right hand. And I'm wondering what I'm going to be feeding him with afterwards.
Well, no, did you say sick. Chris Reeve is there with him, Fez?
Chris Reeve showed up on the special.
All right, here is Jason. He's watching as well. Jason, you're on Ron and Fez. Hi, Jason.
Ron, Fez,
yeah,
I was saying about how Christopher Reeve was talking about mind over body.
Oh,
Jesus. What the hell does he know about that?
Well, that's all he's got. He has to have that argument.
Yeah, because
mind is
his
much
mind
better
over his body.
Mind is much better.
He picks mind.
Yeah.
Like, I'd like to appreciate my friend.
Oh, jeez.
David.
It's so uncomfortable. Thanks, Jason.
He said, big deal. I've been in this chair for 3 years.
All right, Sweet Melissa, what's the feeling there? People want him to get hurt, or are they rooting for him to make it?
They keep yelling for him to jump and doing the countdown. You know, 3, 2, 1.
Like they're going to trick him.
New Yorkers are so effed up. All right, now we're waiting for Billy Staples. He's heading down there, and he'll have the bullhorn, and maybe you'll be able to hear him, Melissa.
Oh, that'd be excellent. I'll go find him if I hear him.
Yeah, where's HR Drinks and stuff?
All right, that's not a real place. You're making fun of a guy who has a problem. All right, hold on, Melissa. We got Billy on the other line.
Oh, nice.
Billy. Billy.
Hello?
Yes. Billy's at New Year's Eve.
Why is Sweet...
He's up, but still on top of the
Billy, listen to us.
The big long pole. He's actually waving to the crowd now. His hands are outstretched.
All right, just so...
Definitely working the crowd a little, yeah.
Ronnie, if you don't mind, if I could just pot him down for a second.
Yeah, go ahead. Pot him down.
Just so everyone knows that we're not insane or just a couple of bastards.
Yeah.
You hear Sweet Melissa's in the exact same place. You hear what she's able to do.
Right.
And have a conversation with us. This ass face calls in and just starts screaming.
All right, let's go back to ass face.
Hey, did you hear me?
Billy, we heard you too much. You were screaming. Billy.
I can't hear.
Why can't you hear?
I know. Laugh at him, Sweet Melissa.
All right, now why? Now, Melissa, how close are you to David Blaine?
I'm very close. I can see everything. I'm about 20 feet from the barricade.
Now, why is Billy's area so much louder than yours? I honestly think that somehow he showed up at New Year's Eve.
He showed up in December.
I like the thought of David Blaine maybe jumping early like an idiot.
Just because he heard a countdown. Oh, it must be time! Sweet Melissa, thank goodness you're there, or else we get no live coverage at the scene.
What the hell is wrong with Billy? Why can't he be a normal person?
I don't know. It's really not that crazy here. I don't know where he must be at a bar.
Billy was New Year's Eve in Hong Kong. It did. I thought I heard someone say table 9 pickup. All right, well, we got Billy back. Al, tell him off the air not to just start screaming, but to talk to us like human beings have conversations with other human beings.
Like you would have to say that, but yes, you do.
Remind him about the human condition. All right, Billy, you're on the air.
Billy?
Hey, fellas, how are you?
Stop being nuts, okay, already.
I'm here at Bryant Park.
Would you shut up? Shut up. Shut up, Billy. Just shut up and listen.
We need to drop it just that Opie screaming, shut up.
Billy.
Yeah.
Sweet Melissa is there.
Okay.
Okay? Now, she's only about 20 feet away. How far away are you?
I'm about 50 feet away.
In Hong Kong.
And again, people are screaming in your area.
Do you have the bullhorn?
Yeah, I got the bullhorn.
All right, now, I want you to start yelling for Sweet Melissa. So she can hear you, okay? Go, Billy.
Okay, hold on one second.
Sweet Melissa, listen for the bullhorn.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second, guys.
No, you had the bullhorn. Use it.
Listen for my name. On a bullhorn.
What is he doing? Did he eat the bullhorn?
Is this his way of quitting?
Melissa, where are you? Sweet Melissa, where are you?
Can you hear him at all, Melissa?
No, I only hear it through the phone.
Billy, keep going. Just call for Sweet Melissa.
Hold on.
I'm over here. Come find me.
All right, hold on. You're going to like this, Fezzy. Billy, shut up again. Shut up. Let me go to line 5 because Billy and Allie left together.
Right? Can you hear it?
Hey, Allie, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi. I lost Billy.
All right, where are you at, Allie?
He's such a moron.
I'm standing behind David Blaine. I can see his backside.
You're on the podium?
Get down!
Get off of there. You're going to kill yourself.
I'm shaking things.
All right, so how did you lose Billy?
I don't know. I was just standing here, and I was on the phone with Darlene, and then I turned around, and he said, I'll be right back, and now I can't find him
Why would you
anywhere.
say to anyone in the crowd, I'll be right back, unless you were going to do blow?
What a maniac.
All right, hold on, okay?
Okay, I'll be here.
All right, Billy, tell Billy, and I'm going to go back to Melissa on the air. Tell Billy I want him screaming for Melissa. Melissa, can you hear us?
I really can't hear him.
Yeah. I don't think he's there. I think he's at Yankee Stadium.
Right, just yelling your name there, in the Bronx.
It sounds like more of a chance of that.
Did you hear what he did to Allie?
He lost Allie.
He lost Allie, in an alley.
I mean, well, that wasn't really manly of him. She's not too far from me. I'd love to find her.
He's a big-ass target.
All right, Billy, supposedly he's shouting your name now, and we can't hear him through your phone. All right, let me go back to Billy. Billy.
Find my voice, Melissa.
All right, Billy.
Sweet Melissa.
He's playing Darth Vader.
Hey, Melissa, this is Billy. Come find me.
Melissa?
Shut up! Billy.
Yes.
All right, Melissa's the only one answering now.
Yeah.
Billy, are you there?
Melissa, come in, Melissa. Walk to me.
What an idiot. Billy.
Why can't he move and walk around
Billy,
and maybe run into Melissa?
Head towards David Blaine, okay?
Okay.
Be traveling, running as fast as you can through the crowd, knocking people down, and find Melissa.
I'll do my best.
Billy is a nuisance. He will be gone in 2 weeks. I apologize for this inconvenience.
Oh, promises.
Melissa?
Yes, Ronnie?
I'm sorry. Any of this happened.
I'm sorry Billy ruined Vertigo for you.
All right, we will, we're actually going to go live and be able to do this as we get on the air. This is the biggest fustercluck, Fezzy, since Billy had to chase the horse.
When Billy was in Central Park trying to chase down a horse and carriage.
All right, this one answer feedback. He sounds like a retarded Darth Vader telling Melissa to come to me.
And I can't believe he lost Allie all at the same time.
All right, this from Mike the Teacher. Melissa and Allie have great audio, don't overmodulate, interact with the host, and have zero radio experience.
Right.
Billy sucks and has a radio career.
Where's the justice on planet Earth? Where?
Or what did we do that we're punished like this, Fez? That's more. All right, Billy, can you hear us?
Yeah, come in, guys.
Come in, guys.
What does that mean, come in?
Where do you want us to come into? Inside that fat brain of yours?
No, I got carried away with the whole megaphone thing.
Can you find Melissa?
I wish you get carried away by...
I'm my way through the crowd. This crowd is huge down here, fellas.
I heard not that big. I heard only about 5,000 people.
I'm on the other side, so it's a lot different over here.
On what other side?
Of the Earth?
No, I'm on the other side of David Blaine.
Why are you behind David Blaine?
That's where we walked up. The other way is
Then you should see Allie.
So, yes. How did you lose Allie?
I went up closer. Allie chose to stay behind.
She didn't choose to stay behind.
She told us a completely different story.
All right, let me go to Allie now. Hey, Allie, did you choose to stay behind?
I was on the phone, and I said, he goes, I'll be right back. And then he walked away, and I thought he was just going to go over here to the right, but now I don't see him anywhere, and I don't hear the megaphone.
Of course not, because it's in his pants.
Around, and I'm like sitting here by myself, and I'm like, where the hell is Billy?
You know what I love about this is all these things always end up being about Billy, never about David Blaine or Al and Patty's date.
All right, we are
I have a good spot where I'm at. I can see right behind him, and it's like straight ahead. He's right in front of me.
You found Billy.
All right, Billy, let's hear you try to yell at
Allie, I'm right here. Allie, come to me. Allie, this is Billy. Walk to the sound of my voice.
All right.
Allie.
Hey, Billy?
Yeah. I don't see him.
Now I want you to say in your megaphone, get out of my way, people. I'm a fat retard with a turd in my pants.
All right?
People, get out of my way. I am a fat retard with a turd in my pants.
Is that helping at all?
Did that clear a path?
Stupid looks for some reason.
Why? Do you hear him at all, Melissa?
That happens every day in Bryant Park.
No.
No, of course not, because he's an F-up. He's lost 2 girls.
Billy has my cigarettes.
Of course he does. He's smoking them away.
You don't know what it's like to be a loser.
Yeah, we know, Billy. We know. All right. Ladies, I am completely sorry about Billy. This David Blaine is going to be jumping about 10:50. Allie and Melissa, if you like, you can give us a call back. Billy, keep looking for them, okay?
Billy, you just sit in the fountain.
Okay, I'll keep looking for them.
All right, I love you guys.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Allie, sorry you're alone without your cigarettes.
That's okay.
Yeah.
There should be a place there to buy some.
Yeah, right.
Near Times Square.
Happy birthday to Swiss Miss, Fezzi, who's coming in on Friday.
Oh, nice. Happy birthday.
Maybe we'll have her drink against Hawk for her birthday.
Oh, nice. The Hawk, trying to get back on his game, is going to do a little drinking game for us.
Now, who else is coming in on Friday night? Have a little party in here, right? Are we going to have Sheepy trying on his clothes?
Yes, we will.
Sheepy will be trying on prom tuxes. I want him to go dignified in black.
Very nice. And who else?
Fezzi, on the other hand, wants him to go white and tails. Like it was 1973.
I think that's going to be the best look for him. All white tuxedo. That's what I want.
Yeah.
We'll probably have a couple of the Ron and Fez girls. I'm still waiting to hear back from to see who wants to come.
I know Allie's best friend from Florida, Darlene's going to be here. She is a Power Hour drinking game champion.
Yeah. So it's going to be a lot of fun Friday night. Tomorrow night, apparently we got one of the guys on from Squeeze on doing a song. We're going to be playing that X-Files thing. Do we have the questions yet?
Yes, we're just finishing up.
You're lying
all of
to
them.
me.
No, I swear. I could bring them in right now.
I don't want you to.
I don't want him anywhere near me.
Okay.
That'll be a big-ass game show tomorrow night where they're competing for a Panasonic portable DVD player.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back and actually watch David Blaine jump in a big-ass Simulcast again.
Very nice, and happy birthday, Swiss Miss.
Happy birthday, Swiss Miss. Happy birthday to me. She's all alone drinking in her little G-string tonight.
Aw.
I don't know where that guy she dates is at tonight.
Who knows? We're running Fez.
1027 WNEW, New York. Ron and Fez. 1027 WNEW.
Wow, look how high that looks.
Ron and Fez. Big-ass Simulcast now. David Blaine's Vertigo. We'll be going back to that as soon as they're back on the air.
We got Weeble on the phone. Billy Staples is down there, Fezzy. And you know what? It looks funny. It looked like Jim Murray is once again doing his job, the former CNN guy.
Mr. MC at this point now.
Yeah.
He'll host anything.
Let's go to Billy. Let him know that he can't curse. We're out of delay. And, Billy, you're on the air with us.
Hey, fellas, live here at Bryant Park. Big cheer before David Blaine took off his catheter and threw it to the ground.
Did you try to catch it in your teeth?
I tried.
Why don't you take yours off?
What's that? Sorry?
Just for tonight.
He just wears rubber boots.
All right, this on the instant feedback. Subway announcements are sound clearer than Billy. Thank you very much. Thank you, James. Billy, have you found Sweet Melissa yet?
I did not find Sweet Melissa, but I did locate Allie.
All right, put her on the air with us. Billy?
What's that?
Hand the phone to Allie.
Oh, I already left her, though. I moved up closer. Allie would stay toward the back a little bit. I got as close as I could now.
You lost her again.
You found her and lost her.
Well, I had to give her a cigarette.
Yeah. All right, try Allie. Try the yell for Sweet Melissa again.
With the bullhorn.
Melissa, this is Billy. Last call. Sweet Melissa, please report to the sound of my voice.
They're laughing at him. All right, just announce to everybody there that you're David Blaine's fatter, retarded brother.
Attention, everyone. I am actually David Blaine's fatter, retarded brother.
Ask everyone to please cheer for you.
Please cheer for me. I have no life.
Ask for help removing your own catheter.
Will someone please remove my catheter?
All right, Billy, it no longer sounds like you're near people.
Oh, I am.
Yeah.
I am. It's all around me.
It's what?
The people are all around me. It's just like a constant din.
They think you're the pole.
Billy's here! And he's still dancing around on top of the pole.
Who's he?
David Blaine is still up there. He keeps eyeballing the cardboard boxes.
Did you look in those boxes for Sweet Melissa?
No, the boxes are really very high. They look like they're about 15 to 20 feet high.
And so is our reporter.
You never find Sweet Melissa over there.
Yeah, right.
We're just about there. You see the countdown.
We're back with David Blaine's Vertigo on ABC 7.
Well, David has trained extensively.
There's more from the crowd here now. Something's about to happen.
Yes, we're watching on TV, you mongoloid.
We simply don't know if he has the presence of mind.
I hope he lands on Billy.
To attempt this jump. Meanwhile, it's easy to see the electricity running through this crowd. They certainly realize the tremendous risks involved with this jump.
When you see this shot from up high, that son of a bitch is up there far. You can't.
No safety wires. Nothing but David's sheer will.
There is no way that he
of the crowd
could fake this, Fezzy. I mean, yes, it might be foam or whatever inside there.
Sure.
But still, that's a hell of a jump.
You have to physically make the leap.
And it's not like this guy's a diver. It's not like he's done this with his life.
Johnny, heads up.
All right, there's Billy on TV.
That's him with the bullhorn.
All right, let's go to Melissa on line 6 at the same time. Hey, Melissa. All right, here's the jump. Here is the jump live on television.
I think we're getting close.
Shut up, Billy. You shut up. Hey, sweet Melissa.
Hi. It's very
Three,
he's leaning into it.
There he goes. Oh.
Nice.
Oh, man.
It looks really painful.
All right, shut Billy up.
Take Billy off.
Melissa,
It looks really painful.
in the boxes.
shut Billy up.
All right, we got sweet Melissa.
I see some movement in the boxes, though.
Now they're digging through the boxes to get him out.
I see him moving. He's definitely moving.
That was a great bump he took.
Melissa, what's the feeling there?
Right now I'm behind. I'm too short, so I'm going to move up through the crowd. And
They are digging him out, and they look crazy about it.
They can't get to him fast enough.
really, it's now a mob scene. Everyone's trying to get up first.
There is foam inside there.
We see a hand, Ronnie.
We see a hand, and he's not moving.
Oh, God.
All right, Melissa, we'll come back to you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Because we can see pretty good here on TV.
The crowd's got to be nervous until they actually see David Blaine.
He looks like he's out, Fezzy. I see him, and once again, David Blaine looks like he needs an ambulance.
On TV, they still said they hadn't seen him move.
He is moving a little bit. Now she's...
Way to run panic through the crowd. Keep doing that.
He's holding his head, Fez, and looks sleepy. He's sleepy. His eyes opened, saw the thing, and closed again.
Melissa, tell everyone they said on TV they're very concerned for his life and his safety at this point.
He is now telling people to call him Osama bin Laden. IKEA Boy says that this looks like when they tore down the Berlin Wall.
Tom Brokaw should be standing there. Oh, they've got him. They've got him, Ronnie.
Now, they're not even checking him. They're just pulling him out of there instead of checking his neck.
And now the boxes are collapsing back on top of him in an ugly scene.
Yeah. Blaine is motioning for that one big box with the cell phone to get out of the way. That would be Billy. Billy, of course, living in the same refrigerator boxes that David Blaine dives on without a care in the world.
Billy screamed, my home, when Blaine hit the boxes.
Billy thought that was Oz when he walked up to it. All right, they are checking him out. They're making sure that he is okay.
Ronnie, you know that's the medical staff because they had T-shirts printed up saying so.
Sure. These are the same people that rushed Al Dukes to the hospital in 50 seconds, yet David Blaine is going to be able to walk away from this bump. Al, you must feel like the biggest puss in the world.
After over 33 hours up there on the pole.
All right, he looks like he's okay. Sweet Melissa, let people in the crowd know he's okay.
He's okay. Everyone says on the TV he's okay. Yeah, he's okay. He's okay. They're watching it. They're telling me.
They are walking. He's waving to the crowd.
He's walking and he's waving to the crowd. Can you see him?
Here's a big replay of the bump.
And
just walks off.
And what he calls the suicide dive came down perfectly, Fez.
Yeah.
Perfectly taking the full back bump.
That's the way you want to do it.
And it looked kind of cushiony there underneath, but that's still a major bump no matter what you're hitting.
Yeah, as soon as he hits that blanket, he takes it all down with him. It leaves a big hole in those boxes.
Great discipline for a guy who really doesn't dive.
Doesn't dive and has been awake for a day and a half, standing on a pole.
Whether he's braced in there or not, David Blaine, the greatest American we have, besides Hawk.
He looks like Hawk.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the top of the pole, guys, and I see some sort of support mechanism at the top there.
Oh, that's great. He doesn't even bother getting rid of that, huh?
Then why don't you throw a tomato right now?
You suck. Try to get a you suck chant going.
I don't think they'll listen to me.
Yeah.
David Blaine always looks like he can't remember what he just did as soon as he's done with these stunts.
Oh, jeez.
Melissa, you did it.
The crowd has turned on David Blaine. All right, let's go back to Billy.
All right, plug Billy back in. Billy just hung up.
Great.
He hears us say go to him, so he hangs up.
That's what a Mongoloid is going to do, Fizzy.
Yes, that's true.
Is that
the opposite.
Is that it for us? David Blaine is alive. We were able to bring him back safe and sound. Sweet Melissa?
Yes, Ronnie.
You did 100 times better job than Billy did tonight.
I loved it. You guys are great. I love you so much.
And you're not even a broadcaster. You do so great.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, have a great night. See ya.
Yeah. All right, we got Billy back on the line here. Hey, Billy?
Yeah, hey, fellas.
Billy, hold on. We're going to call you back in an hour and a half.
All right?
Oh, no problem.
You stay right where you're at. We'll check with you in an hour.
What an edge.
Maybe Dr. Drew will.
Let him know. Let him know when everybody leaves Bryant Park, Melissa will be there for him, and they can run at each other and kiss. Now,
in slow motion. Well, with Billy, there's no other way.
I gotta say, I was happy for Bryant Park. You know, it's been overshadowed by Central Park, of course, Battery Park, and now Little Bryant Park. The park proving it can, Fezzy.
Yeah, let Central Park have all the Survivor finales at once.
Sure, let Battery Park get the big David Bowie Counting Crow show.
And Washington Square, well.
Oh, they called on the other line and said, we got David Lee Roth busted. Does that mean nothing?
We're Ron and Fez. We're going to be back tomorrow at 7 o'clock. That's right after the Opie and Anthony show.
This just in, Panic and Needle Park. We're Ron and Fez.